Wow, they have some really cool new drinks. Look at that. They got a hula punch. They got a magical blue Hawaiian. Ooh. And they got a lava flow margarita. Look at that. Those look good right there. Hmm. Those look good right there. I haven't got a appetizer in a while. Hey everybody. I haven't got a appetizer from Hanover. I'm not really feeling none of the appetizers like that. The only one is the lobster dip, but they don't be putting no meat up in there. Hey, so tonight's topic is very interesting, y'all. Okay, and some people need to hear this. Some people, it may be a trigger warning, but it is what it is. You need to hear the truth. Some of y'all is something you've been trying to manifest and it's not coming through. And you getting frustrated. You feeling like God don't love you. God forgot about you. Blah, 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 blah. Who is this? Who just sent me money? Oh, Deanna. Thank you, Deanna. She sent $50. She said, drinks on me. That you see how sweet my family is? Do you see how sweet my family is? Deanna, thank you so much. D from the D. You did not have to do that. Thank you so much. Wow. You guys are just phenomenal people. You guys are literally some of the best people I've ever met in my life, for real. Because I'm telling you, I met some crappy ones. Confirmation right there. Yeah, like something you've been trying to manifest that's not coming in. And you got to see that as that's God letting you know something. That's God just telling you, like, nah, this ain't for you. That's why it's not coming in. Some of y'all, maybe you in denial. Maybe you feel like God don't love you. You feel like something, what are you doing wrong? No, it's not in alignment with your destiny, with your path. Thank you, my love. Yes, perfect. Okay, I gotcha. Cool. I was looking, I was trying to decide, but you know what? With my meal, I usually get a salad with that. So can I start with that? Yeah. Okay. I do the house one, but I get extra blue cheese dressing on the side, please. Yeah. I like that. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. Wow. Who sent a super chat? Thank you, Divine Scorpio. You see, my family, they give back to me. And they like, why them people give her money, da da da? Because they love me. And they know that this is my life. They know that I'm not pretending for views. They know that this is real. You know how many people email me and they be like, you know what? I've come across a lot of readers. You the realest one. There's a reason. There's a reason people come on and buy questions from me every day, every time I go live. And yeah, some of y'all something not for you. You gotta face it, and that's okay. Because now you can activate the wheel of fortune. Now you can get things moving in your life. Because that thing could have been keeping you stuck. Let me give you an example. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you a personal example. I'm gonna give you a personal example. When I was younger, And y'all probably heard me tell this story before. I wanted to be a flight attendant. I wanted to be a flight attendant so bad. Companies kept turning me down. I felt so sad. I felt like I wasn't good enough. Like, what's wrong with me? I only wanted to be a flight attendant because I wanted to get the travel benefits. That was it. I was broke and I couldn't travel. So that was the job and that's why I wanted it. But I kept trying to force that to be my destiny. I kept trying to force that to be my destiny by keep going, keep applying. Hey, De Niro. Yeah. Until I had to face it and say, you know what? Maybe this is not for me. Now that I'm older, that wasn't for me. I would have been miserable. And God actually saved me because that was right before COVID hit. I was right before COVID hit. That would have been a mess. Yeah, Alex, that would have been a mess. And now, because every year you evolve and you learn more about yourself. You think you know yourself, but then more time goes by and you're like, yo. But now I see like that's not the career for me. I would have been miserable on that job. It's not something I have a passion for. So I'm happy that God blocked that. You get what I'm saying? I'm giving you a personal example. You gotta take it how it resonates for you. Maybe somebody, I don't know. I don't want to like be no dream killer or nothing like that, but 'cause, everybody's story is different. But say you want to be, I don't know. Say you want to be. Who keep texting me like this? Hold on. Who texting me like what the hell? You need to calm down. You could be maybe somebody want to be like a rapper. Let's just say that, and they keep trying to force that career. That's my destiny. I'm gonna be the next Biggie. I'm gonna be the next Pop. You know what I mean? And they sticking with it, and they sticking with it. Nobody's buying the music. You're not excelling. You're not going anywhere with the career. And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be no dream killer. I'm just saying, like, when the universe show you something, you have to accept it. You feel me? Now, I'm sure there are some people who maybe, weren't doing well and then boom, they started doing well out of nowhere. That happens too. But I'm just giving you an example. You want to be a model. You keep going to all these shoots, you keep doing it. Nobody's picking you. You're not getting, offers. And you've been doing this for 10 years. Maybe you're not supposed to be that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe God has a different path for you that's even better. Because sometimes what we think we want is not what's best for us. You might think that you want that dude, but you don't know. Do you get what I'm saying? I do want some more like fresh biscuits. Those were like, they weren't super duper hot. Yeah. You got to go with the flow of the universe. You got to go with the flow of the universe. Look, what God is showing you, what God is doing in your life. Confirmation. That'll save you a lot of time. You keep trying to make, even with like, it could be something like a relationship too. You keep trying to make a relationship work, trying to make a relationship work. You're not happy. You're miserable. You're stressed out. You've been trying with this person for 10 years. Maybe you need to let that person go. Let's talk about it. Maybe you need to let that person go. 10 years you've been trying. You got to face reality. Maybe that's not your person because you should not be stressing out for no 10 years. That's ridiculous. 10 years of your life, it's a lot of time. It's easier said than done, but it's true. Of course, most things are easier said than done. The path is never going to be easy. It's like they say, nothing worth having is easy. Hello, that's a good thing. It's been six. I need to let go. Oh, yeah. And some of y'all, it's something with y'all too. It's things with y'all too. Whether it's, people, whether it's a certain path you trying to take, you know what I mean? Everybody not gonna be LeBron James. All right, my love. Thank you. That looks amazing. Hmm. My favorite. Yeah. Thank you. Cheers. I like her. I think I had her before. I like her. I gotta tell her I want some biscuits fresher though. Hey, better pecan. Yeah, but it's like, and it takes growth. It takes growth. Maybe you in a certain field for some of y'all. Because listen, when I was younger, I was in school. I was studying to be a vet. I was studying veterinary medicine. That's what I was gonna go and do. That's what I thought I wanted to be. Hell no. After I like worked in hospitals and stuff, I was like, no, 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 no. That was the empath in me. I wanted to help. I wanted to, but after like working and being a tech and all of that, and even being assisting in surgery, hell no. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you think you want to go a certain path. You think this is what you're supposed to be doing, and it's not. So you got to kind of go with, are you seeing the profit? Are you happy? You got to mix it all up in there. You know what I mean? Because your happiness is key. If something not making you happy, that's a big red flag that it's got to go. If you're not seeing growth, you know what I mean? Hello? If you're not seeing growth, hey, goddess, you got to let that shit go. Yeah, I used to go and stare at Cornell University. That's the vet school I wanted to go to. Took all those, biology, genetics, chemistry, all them science classes. Yeah, I was studying, I wanted to be a vet. And I was like, hell no. Yeah, so I was like bouncing all, you know what I'm saying? I was bouncing all over. Then I wanted to use men for money. You know what I mean? And then I didn't want to do that. I'm like, nah, this ain't for me. I can't live this life. I'm not like these women with these, some women, they vicious. They cold. They don't care. They see men as dollar signs and that's it. I feel bad for men. I do. Some women, they cutthroat. They cutthroat. Hey, Michelle, they cutthroat. I couldn't live that life. That wasn't for me. Nah. I have too big of a heart to be a user. You know what I mean? Where I'm like, I'm gonna have a guy play with his mind, keep making him pay certain things. Like, I'm not doing that. And that's bad karma too. You said reptiles, right, Henry? Yeah, that's bad karma, dude. That's bad karma. What you were doing is trying to find your place. We all have to find our place. That's right, Ham. Yeah. It's like, this is not it. All them crazy people in the animal field. But yeah, you gotta, some of y'all, is something you trying to manifest. It could be anything. That is not your calling. That is not your destiny. And that's okay because you have to trust God. God knows what He's doing with your life. You may think that's something that you want, but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like even me with some dudes I thought I wanted in the past. I look back and I'm like, they would have fucked my life up. I didn't know. I was a teenager. I was in my early 20s. I thought I wanted those men. I thought I wanted to have kids with them. I thought I wanted to marry them. Hell no. You out your fucking mind? No. Mm-mm. No. No. They're horrible. Yeah, you know, yeah. But I thought at the time, oh, I love him. He's the one for me. Hell no. And I thank God for helping me and showing me. You know what I mean? And protecting me because that would have those men would have destroyed my life. Certain men like that, they destroy your life. So some of y'all, you gotta understand that something you really, really trying is not working. The universe know what it's doing. You keep trying to, work in this field and this keep maybe that's not what you're supposed to be doing. Maybe that's not who you're supposed to be dating. Maybe that's not, you know what I mean? And I had to learn. I had to learn that with certain men too. Guys, I'm like I said, I really, really want them. And I'm like, oh man, I'm like, you know what? This is just not my person. Like, yeah, that's it. God don't want me with you. They'll say something that'll turn me off. They'll do something that'll turn me off. Like, you know what I mean? Because I care about your character. Like the one guy I told y'all about when I was seeing him, he told me he didn't like me saying I love you to y'all. Like, who do you think you are? Like, you're not a nice person. You're a demon that wants to spread hate. If you're mad that my soul tribe is telling me they love me, I love them, and you have a problem with that, you are a demon. Straight up. Why else? Y'all are my family. You got a problem with them. They was here before you. Anybody coming like that, acting like that with y'all, they ass gotta go. Yeah. Don't come over here with that. No. I don't like how you be talking to some people online. What? You just got here. Sick. You think you gonna that's a demon. You think you're gonna come in my life and start changing things? And then you got something, they'll be jealous. Yeah, God, show me the demon face. They'll be jealous that I have y'all. Yeah, because they want to be close with me like how I'm close with y'all. You got to earn that, bro. You think you just gonna come up in here and we supposed to no? And you got a problem that I'm gonna go on live? I'm supposed to be laid up with you? These people are sick. These people are sick. Thank you, my love. That looks really good. Perfect. There we go. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna finish it up. Let me get some more of those. Make sure it's when they first come out. Yeah, make it real hot. Thank you. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I like them fresh, soft. Yeah. I don't know who you think you coming in here. You got a problem with this. You got a problem with that. No. Anybody that come in here and got a problem with y'all, they ass got to go. And that's just it. I'm sorry. Because like I said, you just got here. I ain't on here flirting with no guys or you know what I mean? This is family up in here. And y'all be careful with that too. If you have any demon trying to come in your life, trying to keep you from what you're passionate about, what you love and stuff like that, nah, that's a red flag. Oh, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta paint today? Why you gotta draw today? Why you gotta do hair today? Wow, you got to go. You got to go. You gotta know. You gotta see the signs of a demon. See that one that unalived him and the six kids? What's with these men? That happens. So that's been a few cases this year with that. They unalive them, they unalive the kids, they unalive the wife. That's happened so many, there's been so many cases of that this year. What's going on? Set the house on fire. Horrible. Horrible. Unalive six kids like that. That's so demonic. You know, I was watching something the other day. It popped up on YouTube. These teenagers, they found. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. These teenagers, they went into like this abandoned building and they was just playing around. Why they found someone unalive, and the cops started investigating, and they linked it to a cult. They found the cult, was questioning the members, and they arrested a bunch of them. That's where they was putting people. These people are nuts out here. If you really knew what happened behind closed doors, you would never want to leave your house again. I'm gonna keep it real with you, because some days I be feeling like that. You really knew? You saw it too? Banana said they saw it too. If you knew about what really happened behind closed doors, you wouldn't want to be around these people. Mm-mm. Yeah, it was linked to a cult. Hmm. Yeah, they was going there and unaliving people. Yeah, doing rituals and stuff. Y'all think this is a game? And you think I'm gonna go hang out at some party with you and I don't know you? Yeah. She's stuck up. No, I'm not. I'm not stuck up at all. I'm just not hanging out with nobody on that type of shit. I value my peace and I gotta protect myself. And I just can't be out here hanging out with people. You know what I mean? Right. I don't know you. I don't know your birth chart. No. And then you trying to force me. I can't stand that. I'm a Scorpio. That's one thing you definitely don't do if you want a Scorpio. Try to force us to do anything. If you force us, that's even we gonna be even more stubborn, and you really ain't getting what you want. Yeah, that's right, Alex. Yeah, can believe that. So that's the thing. So y'all pay attention when God trying to do something. One of the best things you can do is just learn to just surrender. And there's so much peace in it. At first, it may be a little frustrating, but it's so much peace in just surrendering. Just being like, God, I'm gonna let you do your thing. I ain't gonna expect nothing. Mhm. But you have to get to a certain level on your spirituality to be able to think like that. Hmm. Oh yeah, Patricia. She said Aries here, we're good solo as well. Yeah. You know, that's my North Node, and your North Node is who you're supposed to become, your destiny. And that's what I had to learn, like to really tap into my North Node. And a lot of you guys, you gotta do that too. And you know, that's a lot of what the Aries energy is about, like that independent, like kind of by yourself type of thing. Mhm. That's right. Surrender. Because once I started doing this and I realized that this is my calling and this is my path, I was like, this is cool. Oh my God, you're cool. This is cool. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, you put this together. I could trust you. You know what you're doing. Because you brought me here. And I didn't think I was going to be here. You know? I wanted to be a what? Veterinarian, flight attendant. I even one point wanted to be a model. I was like doing modeling and stuff like that, but I really didn't like the modeling industry. Mm-mm. Everybody stuck up, nobody eat. I'm like, I can't do this. Everybody stuck up, nobody want to eat. Shit is whack. It's just not a good environment. That wasn't for me. Yeah, yeah, I did a lot of photo shoots, and again, I thought I wanted to do that. I thought that was who I wanted to be. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. I remember I had pull cards on that. I got a lot of bad cards. I was like, yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be doing that because of the people. I'm not saying everybody's like that in the modeling industry, but it's just a lot of stuck up women, a lot of superficial energy. It's a lot of low vibrational energy in the modeling industry. So it was like I had a passion for it. I enjoyed doing it. I love taking photos and, but I didn't like what goes on behind the photos. Photographers trying to sleep with you. Yeah. All them stuck up women thinking they better than everybody. And should I do my should I do the lobster dip, y'all? Should I do the lobster dip? Hmm. I want to do the lobster dip. Should I do fried fish or should I do the ultimate feast tonight? Hey, Constantine. What she said? Where did you what? Buy your fork. Yeah, I brought my fork because I told y'all the story with that. One day I was sitting in the lot and I was watching people leave the restaurant and I saw these stinking, fat, nasty looking people coming out. And I was like, God forgive me. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm going to start bringing my own fork. I'm not eating off nobody look like that. Lobster dip sound good? Okay, we going to get the lobster dip, y'all. Thank y'all. They look stinking and nasty and dirty. I was like, oh, I don't want to eat from them. Yeah. Yeah, but they be stuck up. I remember like one time, she wasn't a model, but it was this girl I never forget. She was friends with, this is when I was staying on campus, right? College. And I was friends with this girl, Whitney. She invited her friend to one of our parties at college, right? Her friend was so stuck up. Her friend thought she was the baddest because she was a dancer and she got into what's that hard school to get into? The dancing school, Alvin Ailey. I think it's in New York. But she had got accepted there. She was a dancer for them. So she thought she was God's gift. She wasn't even pretty. She was so stuck up. Oh my God, this girl. So she was mad when she saw the person I was with. And that's when I was with the Leo. She was hating and she was jealous and everything. Like I could tell she was attracted to the Leo. She fucking, she called Whitney the next day and was talking mad shit about me. Why is that person with her? They could do better than her. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's fat. Talking. Whitney told me what she said, and Whitney stopped being friends with her after that. Because Whitney is not skinny either. But she was so mad that I was with that person and she wanted them. And she figured she's, from Alvin Ailey. She's a dancer. She's so skinny and cute. And how do you have this person? Like just hating, just nasty. Yeah. So that give me the type of energy of the women that was in the modeling industry. That catty energy and then if you're not a size zero, you fat. I'm not going through that. So I definitely found out that that was not for me. Why do women hate curvy women? Jealousy, because they have to starve themselves to feel relevant. We don't. They don't like that. I didn't get to eat that fried chicken. She's a straight up hater. Yeah, I'll never forget that too. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe that. Like, I'm doing good. Yeah, I'm trying to decide between the fried fish and the ultimate feast. I think I'm gonna do my ultimate feast. I do, but I had like, been getting it for a long time, and then I started getting on the fried fish cake, and I did that for a little bit. But now I think I'm going back. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one is good. But I'm gonna do the ultimate feast. Yeah, I want two lobster tails. Yeah, double tail, and I want the fried shrimp. Yeah, no, I don't want any of that cocktail sauce, no tartar sauce, none of that. Yeah, I don't, no ketchup, nothing. Yeah, everything plain. Only thing I like is the butter sauce for the lobster tails. Yeah, yeah, the scampi one. Yeah, you got it. Baked potato, butter and sour cream, please, and broccoli. Yes, my love. Thank you. All right, and let's put in that passion culotta. Wait, these are the fresh ones. I didn't even eat these. Oh my god, I forgot. Yes, yes, the sunset passion. Yeah, thank you, my love. Thank you. Yeah, these look better. Thank you. Thanks. You said that order sounds good. You said I had the same as Miss Hawaii. Queen always know what her stomach want. Yeah, so cooking this food up. I love cheesy biscuits. Me too. Me too. Yeah, the moral of the story is you don't force nothing. If something ain't working in your life, it's time to switch it up. Keep that. Mm-hmm. Ham, cheese, and mayo. That sounds good to me. That's my favorite sandwich right there. Ham and cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, and mayo, some onions. So me and my mom are gonna take a trip for her birthday next month. So she's really excited. I wasn't gonna take a trip with her, but she sounded kind of sad. You know what I mean? Like when I was talking to her and everything, and I have a heart. Like it's her birthday, Like I don't like being mean. Even if I feel like somebody don't deserve something, it's still hard for me to be like mean. Like for me to be like really, really mean to somebody, you really did something to me because it doesn't even feel right in my soul. You know what I mean? It don't. 'Cause some people they love being mean. It feels good to them. Yeah. So I'm like, Mom, you know what? 'Cause she getting older and stuff. You know what I mean? And like it's her birthday, and like my mom, she had a hard life. She had a hard life. next month. hmm She had a hard life, so she don't have no husband, and she by herself. So that man just up and left her. She said sour cream. Yeah, my mom's a Leo. That man got mad because she moved out to North Carolina, and he just up and just broke up with her. You know, but she was with a demon. You with a demon, demons gonna make moves like that. She knew he was a demon, but she wanted him for his money. Your mom is a Leo too. Love on her, spoil her. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because I know one day my mom not gonna be here. You know what I mean? So it's like no matter what's happened in the past with us, like I'ma still, I prayed about it, and God told me like, yeah, you know, because sometimes you do for people, and maybe they wouldn't do it for you. If they were in your shoes, but that's not why you do it. You know what I mean? I'm a Leo. My dad is a Leo too. Oh, for real, Crystal? You always beautiful and eating good. Thank you. Was having this combo about our moms and tough upbringing with a friend today. Yeah, yeah. My grandma was always laid up with some man, always had some man and around them, and my grandma wasn't the most loving person. She was a tourist. I feel like my mom didn't really get like love, love. Yeah, I could do a la carte. Yeah, yeah, no problem. Hey, Kenny, your bestie's a Leo. I miss my mom. It's been 3 years. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shar. Yes, lead with your heart. We can't expect us from others. Exactly, Jessica. And I had to learn that, Jessica. I really had to learn that. My sister's birthday was yesterday and my niece is tomorrow. Oh, wow. Hey, Caroline, I fought with my mom, but we always made up. Yeah, she's a Scorpio. Oh, I didn't know your mom's a Scorpio. My sister is a Taurus, and I understand. Yeah, she put them through it. So I don't really feel like my mom really felt. And I feel like a lot of people, like, excuse me, never, have not really felt like love, like real love. And that affects people when they become adults and stuff. That's why some people are angry, they're bitter, they're nasty, they're mean. They've never really experienced true love. I'm talking about real love. I'm not talking about fake love. I'm not talking about being in a relationship. I'm not talking about a fake friendship. I'm talking about real love, somebody that really loves you and is loyal to you. Happy birthday to your daughter, Ashley. I'm trying my best with my mom right now. She's so bitter. I still do best with her. I'm praying my light with her will trigger. Yeah, I understand. I understand what you're saying with that. Yeah, because it's like I said, I just try to have a heart. She's older. I don't want her to be like alone for her birthday. You know what I mean? And my mom, she ain't really like travel a lot. Like she hasn't been a lot of places. She hasn't been out of the country that much. So have you ever been in love? Hmm. I think real healthy. I think I've been in love in a toxic way, but I don't think I've been in love with real pure good love. No, no, because I would be with that person if that was the case. Mine been gone almost 20 years, pancreatic cancer. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Rochelle. How do you know if you're in love? You won't have to question that just like that. You'll know. Oh, it's a bunch of old people next to me. I like that. It's like a senior citizen dinner. That's cool. They went out like that. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I'm going to be doing that too, bitch. When I'm 60, 70, 80, I'm going to still be going out, bitch. I'm going to still have these glasses, bitch. I'm going to still have my wigs. I'm going to still have my nails. Oh, I'm going to be one of those 80-year-olds, bitch. I'm going to be one of those 80-year-olds. Oh, yeah. Oh, I spoke to the lady with the pink hair in the gym I told y'all about. She was so nice. I was like, you always look so good. I love you. She's like, thank you, you beautiful lady. I'm like, no, you beautiful. I love the pink hair. I love the pink cane. I love it. I want to say I saw you with that young nigga too, bitch. You got you a young nigga. Let me 90. You have a wonderful personality. Thank you, Patricia. My mom has a stroke back in December. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, that's tough. That happened to my dad going out of the country. Yeah, you gotta be kidding me. I love when I be out and I be seeing old people traveling with me. I love that. Hell yeah. People think when you get old, you supposed to just stay in the house and just rot. No. Thank you. Perfect. So, yeah, live your life. Don't listen to the world. The world tries to put you in a bubble. Don't do it. Listening to the world will have you depressed, miserable, sad, bitter, angry. Can't do that. You gotta listen to God. That's why I said I'm gonna take my mom. We're gonna take a trip. We're gonna take a trip. Yeah, we're gonna take a trip. We're gonna drink. We're gonna eat. We're gonna be married. I can't wait to see her ass on this trip. She already started talking about I'm gonna bring one check bag and I'm gonna have one bag on one bag I'm bringing with me. I bet you she gonna try to bring that coffee maker. How much y'all wanna bet? She gonna try to bring that coffee maker. I don't know what is her deal with that coffee maker. Mom, we going to a resort, mom. They got fresh coffee there because she be like, no, because then they mess it up. They don't make it right. I'm like, oh my God. She was only 49. Oh, that's young. Fill us with the tea, Mr. Cutie Mexican man. Oh, you trying to get in my business. I don't talk about my love life. I don't talk about my love life, baby. That's one thing I don't do. Nah, y'all witches ain't getting info on me. Try to do spell work. Not today. You don't know shit. Only thing you're gonna see is one day you're gonna say I'm married and I'm pregnant. And you're gonna be like, oh, how she did that? She was just single yesterday. That's how I move. You was gonna see me one day, I'm gonna have a ring and be pregnant, bitch. You ain't even gonna see it coming. You ain't even gonna see it coming. That's how I move. Okay. Mm-hmm. Wanna know your business and stuff. People be pressed over that shit. I'm like, damn, I wish I cared. I don't give a damn what no bitch doing with her vagina. I don't care. Like, yo, so this chick is still stalking me on Instagram, yo. She making up big accounts. You know they crazy when they make up fake accounts and talk to each other in the comments. She keep trying to say somebody copying her. I don't know this woman. I don't know why she keep trying to come for me. She got way more followers than me. I don't know why. I don't even know this person. I've never seen this person a day in my life. She's jealous. Yeah, like what is the problem? You keep leaving comments under my videos on Instagram saying somebody is copying you, and they keep tagging that person. That's why I'm like, I think it got something to do with her. Yeah, talking about I'm copying you. Like I don't even know you. That should get me tight. Cause like, what are you talking about? I just be minding my business, and people they don't like that when you happy and minding your business. They want to stir up some type of drama, some type of like beef. Like you making up beef, right? Shar, she could be on this live. Yeah, I don't care. Right, Daniel. I'm copying you. Like what? I never even seen you before. Like what are you talking about? And I put that on everything. I swear to God, I've never seen that person before. Yeah, like people be, like that's why you gotta be watch. You gotta watch out for problematic people, because let me tell you something. I see a lot of bitches that copy me. Y'all be like sending me people. Y'all be like, yo, look at this chick. She's copying you. She's saying you're slaying, blah blah. Like it was this one Spanish chick. Y'all sent me her. She was eating me, trying to dress like me, do her makeup like me, look like me, talk like me, saying the words I say, saying the songs I sing, all of that. Single white female type shit. I saw it. I didn't still didn't leave no comment under her page talking about you're copying me. I don't care. That's between you and God. You are not authentic, which means your readings aren't. Because I don't want to get a reading from a fake person. Hello? You're not even authentic. And you want to try to you playing with people's lives, trying to give them tarot readings when you're a straight copycat. But I say that to say I didn't try to start no beef with her and be like, you're copying me and da da da. No. This person, even if let's just give her the ball in the court. Right? I'm just gonna just play with it. It's not true. Let's just say she's right. I am copying her. Why are you keep making up pages to keep leaving comments on my like what is that doing? Yeah. You said she a wannabe, right? My mom said that's the biggest compliment. No, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Leave me alone. This is harassment. If you keep on, I'm going to press charges against you. Because all I have to do is just have somebody from my soul tribe works in IT. All I have to do is make that call to Pierre, have him contact that person, and they will track you and they will get your IP address. And if I can prove that that is you and you are sending it from that same IP address, I can sue you. So leave me alone. I don't know what your issue is with me. I don't even know you. These bitches be mad when you gift it. They don't like it because they know they don't have the gift. So they get mad and they get jealous. Why did God give them the gift and not me? Well, look at your spirit. You're bullying someone. Yeah, you're a bully. And you're talking about why God didn't give you some gift? Come on in my face. Hex her name. No, I'm not doing no hex. I don't gotta do none of that. I don't do no hexes on nobody. I don't gotta do that. I have God. Once you try to mess with me, you already hex yourself. I don't gotta do all of that. I do eat them Bella and all that. I don't gotta do all of that. God got my back. They're miserable and have no life. Yeah, like I don't get it. Just beefing. Like some people, they'll see you having peace and they don't like it. They don't like that. And they gotta try to disrupt your peace. They see we over here, we got the soul tribe, we living happy. You know what I mean? People happy over here. We got money, we talented, we gifted. They don't like that. Too much peace on this channel. Yeah. Like the demon that tried to steal from me. Yeah. Yeah. Straight up demon. Yeah. Trying to pay for extenders and then dispute it. Yeah. You fucking demon. You a fucking thief, yo. Yeah. You trying to pay for extenders and then dispute it on your credit card. You such a broke ass bitch. Yeah. No, demon, I'm gonna fight you and you didn't win the case. Because you're a thief. You think I don't have people? On my team, you don't know who's a part of this soul tribe. We got lawyers, doctors, everybody. So try it. Try it. Yeah, fucking low class, bottom of the barrel thief. Yeah. Yeah, you keep doing that. No, you're blocked. And I have a way to block you where you can't get no more extended because you're trying to be a slick ass thief. Yeah. Yeah. And they like, no, no, no. Yeah, exactly. They on my side. Because they can see that you open the content, you watch the extended. They can do all this digital stuff, you know. They can tell that you opened it, that you received it, and that you watched it. So you have no case, bitch. Hmm. They see you making money and they want to attack. They don't like that because they broke. Yeah, because they don't have no abundance in their life. Yeah, bottom feeder, right? And they want to come and that's even for y'all too. Like I remember the girl that was doing my hair in North Carolina. She told me how this lady took her to court. Yeah, the lady was suing her saying she took off her edges. All of this. She told me the lady didn't have no edges when she first started coming in. She want to attack her because she's a young black female business owner. You want to attack her, make this girl go to court, try to ruin her business, bullying her online. You trying to blame her for you having no edges. You're sick. Yeah. I have colleagues that are jealous. Yeah, they're everywhere. They're everywhere. Even that lady where I live in my building, that older woman, Tina, she looked real. I saw the demon in her face last time I saw her. I said, ooh, I didn't see the demon before. Because she made a comment before, like, where are you from? And when I said New York, I saw her face change. Because you know, a lot of California girls, they jealous of New York girls. How you doing, my love? Perfect. Thank you so much. Now, who are you? I never saw you before. Oh, nice to meet you. You new here? I never saw you before. Oh, cool, cool. Nice to meet you, Jessica. I come here on the regular. This looks amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I never saw Peter Pan before. Hey, I never saw him before. Y'all laughing at me. I'm like, now who the hell are you? I never saw you before, mister. Hey, they tell me I changed because I got money. Hey, what about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? Yeah. What about your friends? Are they gonna be low down? You said I'm screaming. Yeah, now who the hell are you, white man? And they got a new fine guy at my car wash. I was like, damn, and clean my car. I'm like, who is he? He look like he's South American. That undulate, mommy, Uh-oh. He fine. You can clean my car. And here go the guy that worked there. You got any roaches? I'm like, yo, I give you one blunt, now you just won't stop. Every time you see me, you gonna ask me for roach? No, I don't have it. Hey, you trying to be nice, you know what I mean? I gave him one, but he asked me for a roach. You know, I was like, you know what? Let me even give him. I basically gave him a full one. You know. Now he loved it. He like, oh, that was like the best I ever had. Now he gonna keep asking me, you got a roach? The white guy, yeah. I said, no, I don't got nothing. I got a whole bunch of shit. I said, come on, don't take advantage. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna give them something. People, they see you a giver and they be on you. They want to take. Oh, thank you, Persia, for that super chat. Thank you, Persia. Yeah, he said it's the best he ever had. He could not get over that, what I gave him. Because I don't smoke no black shit now. Now he talking about something. You got a roach? He came from the, he walked all the way over from it. He was on the car wash side. I was doing the vacuum. He walked all the way over from the car wash side to come over to the vacuums to ask me for a roach. When I got the car and I started vacuuming, he said, "Oh," when he saw my butt. He was like, "I didn't know it was like that." White guy. Because he always see me in a car. He never saw me get out. He said, "Oh." I can't with people, man. I be trying. Yeah. Tall, skinny white guy, blonde hair. He be changing his hair up. Sometimes it be purple, blue. He switch it up, red. He nice, he cool, but you see what I'm saying? Like, he wants some more of that. I be trying, you know? It's hard for me. That's why I be staying to myself. This trip with my mom, it's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be funny. I got her her own room. hmm She was like, "What? God is so good." I'm like, It's her with that being cold shit. I can't take that. We in Mexico. Come on, no. No. Give her her own room because she be cold in the Caribbean. I don't got time for that. She want to turn on the heat. Bye. hmm You sweating fucking bullets. Yeah. 'Cause she's anemic, you know? So she be cold all the time and shit. She be walking around with blankets and shit. North face. Yeah, when I told her about Vegas, she was like, I want to go. That'll be fun. Because I'll be nice and warm there. And I was like, you fucking guys. You talking about you want to go 120 degrees? She was like, I would like it there. It's nice and warm. You want to go to the desert. Yeah, she wild, man. I got her her own room. Yes, my love. Thank you. Everything is great. I'm finished. Yeah. I'll just take some napkins. Thank you. And I noticed they didn't give me the broccoli, but it's okay. It's okay. If you want, you can just use the salad if you want. If you didn't bring it, it's all right. Thanks. No problem. I just realized that. Yeah, so this will be funny. But she's like, make sure you put me down for the wheelchair so I don't have to walk. There you go. Thank you. But walking the casinos be cold. Yeah, right. It'd be hot outside, but it'd be cold everywhere else. Okay, what's next? We got let's dig into this baked potato. Yeah, but the moral of the story is if some things don't work out, you gotta realize it's destiny. You know what I mean? And that's okay. That's okay. You may think some of y'all maybe it could even be like maybe you trying to manifest living somewhere. And you're like, man, because that happened with me. See, I got a few stories to share with y'all. See, I don't mind sharing my life experience, you know? Especially if it helps other people. You know what I'm saying? But that's when I was dating this person, that demon. It was a demon I was dating. And they wanted to move to Vegas. So we had plans to move to Vegas. And we was gonna, she said a glass of Chardonnay. We was gonna go move there, whatever. And it was like everything kept stopping me from making that move. Like you said, it's a Karen looking. You talking about them old people? I'm not worried about them. They're not bothering nobody. Um, yeah, it was like we could not. Like every time we thought we had a place, something would happen, something would fall through. It's just it was blocked. And when I look back, it was God protecting me because I would have been so miserable living with that demon. I would have been. You hear me? Because that person turned out to be evil. If I would have been stuck in a lease with that person, oh my God. Hmm. Exactly, Alex. I look back now, but at the time I was frustrated because I'm like, yo, I'm just trying to make this move. Like, I really wanted to leave. You know what I mean? I really wanted to leave where I was at. And I was getting so frustrated and so just disappointed and down about it. Like, why, and then you'd be like, why can't I have what I want? God was protecting me. God did not want me with that demon. Because I tell you, I kid you not, when I got the place, when I moved, because when I moved to Cali, like I just randomly applied for a place. I was like, I'm ready. I had been ready to leave, but I was like, F it. Like one of my realtor clients, she had recommended like something to me. And I was like, you know what? She recommended like a city in Cali. And I was like, you know what? Let me just apply and just see. Bitch, I got approved the next day. But do you see what I'm saying? That's how it is when you're in alignment with what God wants you to do. Shit just fall through. Shit just happens because that's the way, that's your purpose. That's your destiny. Hmm. So I got approved overnight, called what's the name? Pods, set them up. They were expensive too. The pods, they were expensive. They drove all my stuff to California. They were expensive. I paid like $2,000 for that service. Divine intervention. Yep. Yep. So that was another example. God didn't want me in Vegas with that demon. I would have been miserable. That's why there kept being issues with the applications. Hey, Joseph, food look good. Thanks, Ladybug. um, it worked out. You know, another story I just thought of too. You all have pods now. Oh, they do? Yeah, because the pod, they were expensive. They were expensive. Because it's already expensive, like you're moving, and you gotta pay an extra, like, but God worked it all out. That's one thing I say. God always work it out. Because that's your path. So God gonna have it where everything fall in place for you because this is where He wants you to be. Even like even like when I left from New York to go to Cali, I mean to go to Charlotte, that was all planned. That was all like divine. Cause I literally had went to Charlotte. I was staying with my mom. I stayed with my mom for 3 weeks and I got an apartment. 3 weeks. Yeah, and I got an apartment in 3 weeks. Even my mom was mad. She was like, "You just got here and you're leaving me. You couldn't wait to not be around me." Hell no, I wanted my own space. I wanted to smoke. I wanted to not have to buy groceries 3 times a week for you to eat up everything and keep using me for my money. I wanted my own space. I'm in my 30s. I'm a grown woman. Yeah, she wanted me to stay up under her. Yeah, my mom, the way she ate that food up. You hear me? Because I was like, if I'm staying with you, like, I'm going to give you money. I'm going to get food. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to take care of you. So, like, I was buying the food. Mm-mm. I spent all this money on groceries. Bitch, them groceries was gone in like 2 days. I was like, oh no. Mm-hmm. My mom was tearing my pockets up when I lived with her. I was like, mm-mm. And I was doing my research and I had just found a place. The place was ghetto, though, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know it was ghetto until I moved in. It was ghetto because they had people living there that was on like getting assisted living instead like getting paid, like getting assistance from the government and stuff. There were people there that pay their rent, cash, but it was also like people there that were getting like assistance, and some of them were kind of ghetto. I'm not gonna lie. I remember they kept stealing my packages, bitch. They stole a T-shirt. They had stole a shirt out with it. They stole nail polish from me. I was like, oh hell no. Yeah, they was a bunch of thieves because the way they had the package system there was it was a room, so all the packages just went in a room. So anybody could walk in there, take your package. I'm like, nah, I can't stay here. And I never forget, I ordered these Louis Vuitton shoes, bitch. When I ordered them shoes, you wanna know what I did, bitch? I went and got me a chair and I sat right in front of the leasing office and waited for the delivery man to come. Because I'll be damned if I would have let them bitches take my Louis shoes. And the people in the leasing office was looking at me all crazy. No, no, don't look at me crazy because they done stole two of my packages. Yeah, we spending the morning together. Good morning. I'm sitting right here. Y'all probably the one that stole the shit. Yeah. Yeah, it was a hood spot. First night I was there, I saw a big ass cockroach. I was like, can you imagine that? You just moved in, and y'all know I don't like bugs. You just move into a place, you done packed, you haven't even been there 24 hours. I mean, he walked up to me, bitch, like he owned that shit. Like, hello, welcome to my spot. I can't make this up. Big ass water bug. I hadn't even been there 24 hours, bitch. I was devastated. Yeah, I was in the bathroom. I got up in the morning to use the bathroom. And I'm on the toilet and he just came right over, like, what up? I was devastated. Yeah, that shit was hood. I was like, I can't stay here. And then I had to get this spray and make sure, because the thing about roaches and cockroaches and stuff, all it takes is one nasty person. That's it. You can be the cleanest person ever, but if your neighbor is a nasty, you know what I mean? They gonna come to your place. That's why I hate them. I love you too. Yeah, I'm telling y'all the truth about what happened in my life. Yeah, I was gone. Couldn't stay there. God worked it out, and I went to a way better place, gated community, very clean, very nice, and that's where I stayed. Yeah, very clean there. Much better, and I felt more at peace. Because it's not a good feeling when you somewhere you don't want to be. That's not a good feeling. When will you do a cancer reading? I don't know. I'm knocking out the signs now. We blazing up. You know that. I want to go get that gallon of that Chick-fil-A because the girl in the comments, y'all be putting me on. She's heard me talking about that passion, that pineapple dragon fruit. She said, Miss Hawaii, I went and got a gallon. You know you can do that, right? I said, bitch, what? A gallon. She hooked me up. Y'all be telling me, I said a gallon. Sure, I gotta go get that. Yeah. So I might go get that. A gallon of that pineapple dragon fruit lemonade. That shit is banging. You hear me? That shit is, yeah, you can get a gallon, she told me, the girl in the comments. Yep, shout out to her. I don't remember her name. But y'all be telling me, yeah, pineapple dragon fruit lemonade. But that makes sense because I know you can get the gallon lemonades from Chick-fil-A. My mom be getting those. Where you get it from? It's from Chick-fil-A. I never had roaches. What she said? I never had roaches. My husband rented into some chick and 3 months ago, and now I've had an exterminator. See? Yeah, it could be one person. One dirty person. That's all it take. Yeah, you got to try it, Concord. Go to Chick fil A. Tell, are you at Lobster House? No, I'm at Red Lobster. Go to Chick fil A. Tell them you want the pineapple. It's a limited drink, too. You better go get it before they don't have it no more. Pineapple dragon fruit lemonade. That shit is so refreshing, y'all. I'm going to go to Chick fil A now for the drink. Go, Phoenix. Let me know how you like it. Go get it. Because it's a limited time, limited edition. You got to get it while it's hot, baby. I think I'm full now, y'all. What? Need to check them out. Go get it. Yeah. Pineapple dragon fruit is their new drink. They only got one size for it. That's what's annoying. You can only get one size. And tell them don't put all that fucking ice either. Because they want to put a whole cup of ice and give you a drop of drink. Yeah. Tell them light ice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. You're going to like it. Mm-hmm. Nice and sweet and refreshing because it's been so hot lately, you know? Well, I'm done, y'all. I am done. You said to water it down. Yeah, they put a whole cup of ice. Light ice. That's right. That's right, Latina. What brought up the roaches? Because I missed it. Oh no, I was saying how that place I moved down in Charlotte, how the first night that saw a big ass water bug come up to me in the bathroom. Is it light ice or light ice? Light ice. Light. This is so wild because now I'm not seeing any because I've been cleaning, exterminating, and I gave stuff cool traps. I went crazy. Yeah, because they're nasty. I don't want to talk about that. I hate those bugs, but they know how to do an infestation. That's why you got to just go sometimes. You can't stay. And then they beat and they get in people's bags and stuff. You know what I mean? Are you gonna do car confessions? You want me to, Caroline? Two ice cubes. Right. I have my fingers crossed she does. Oh, we gonna do car confessions. It's like bed bugs, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't fuck with bed bugs either. Nah, I don't fuck with that. No. Mm-mm. People be nasty. Takes one to bring the whole family. Right. That's true, Latina. Right. The whole family come. Have you noticed a lot of people are breaking up? Yeah, because they in fake relationships. A lot of people breaking up. Yeah. A lot of truth is coming out. A lot of truth is coming out. I'm all set. I'll take the check whenever you're ready. Yes, thank you. I battled with bed bugs for 4 years after someone brought it over. Oh no. Are you serious? Somebody brought that into your house, Phoenix? These people, you see about them demons? You see? They can bring everything. STD, bed bug, roach. Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay. No problem. Thanks. Perfect. There you go. Thanks. I only ask once per person. Would you like me to become your man? Uh-uh. What is your favorite food item at Chick-fil-A? I like to get the chicken tenders, the chicken strips. I like the chicken strips, and I like to get it with the sriracha. and the buffalo sauce. Sriracha, they sriracha sauce is banging. Sriracha, and then I get the lemonade, get the large lemonade, and then I do the fries. The waffle fries are so good. And then you do the cool wrap. I love that chicken wrap they have with that avocado cilantro sauce. Delicious, delicious. And I also like the grilled chicken sandwich. That's really good. You said time for the gallon, right? I had them for 1 week and I threw everything out. Yeah, you can't play with that. The cool wrap, yeah, the cool wrap is good. It's nice and light too. It's healthy. I think it's like 400 calories. It's not even that many calories. It's really good. The waffle fries, yeah, they're good. They're good. Yeah. Yeah, I ordered some cinnamon rolls from Whole Foods. Those been busting. That's like my dessert at night when I want to like after I have my dinner, I want like something sweet. Those cinnamon rolls from Whole Foods, man, you put them in the microwave for like 15 seconds. What are you eating there? It looks good. Oh, I had some lobster tails, some baked potatoes, some fried shrimp scampi, some biscuits, and a salad. Love me some sriracha too. Yeah, they that sriracha sauce is banging. That and the buffalo sauce. Ooh, I love those. Ooh, you know what else is good from Chick-fil-A, y'all? That frosted lemonade. That's really good. Have y'all ever had the frosted lemonade? It's so good. Oh my God. You gotta try it if you've never had it. It's like a frosted lemonade. Like it's like frozen, but it's like ice cream. It is so good. Yeah. 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 It's called the frosted lemonade. Go get it. Go get it. Thank me later. Thank me later. I can ever do that by myself. You can't do what? Eat by yourself? Well, that's something you gotta heal within you. How can you not eat by yourself? That's something going on there. Have you ever dated a Leo? I done had plenty of Leos. Get that all the time. The frosted lemonade is addicting. Yeah, Bria, it's good. I'm gonna get both the frosted lemonade and the passion fruit. Yeah. You said to have a party. Yeah, you going your taste buds gonna be happy, bitch. And the thing about the frosted lemonade is it's thick and it's cold. You can put it in the freezer when you get home, you know? If you want to take your time and like eat it later, you can throw it in the freezer. Yeah, you could throw it in the freezer. Yep. Yeah. You know, y'all, I was looking into driving to, I wanted to drive to Seattle, but it's too far. Yeah, it was like an hour a day and 16 hours. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing that. To go to, I think Portland was 13-hour drive. Because I want to drive somewhere on the East Coast. I'm the West Coast. I want to do like a West Coast, I want to do like a West Coast road trip. Yeah, I want to do like a West Coast road trip. So all the places that are close, you know what I mean? But I've been to Arizona already, but it'll be like Phoenix and it'll be uh where else? It's a lot of places. Oh, Utah. I'm like, I want to drive to Utah. Because these are like places I've never been to before. And I just want to go and just get a hotel, stay there for a couple of nights, go eat at some of the restaurants there. Perfect. Thank you. It was a pleasure. Yes. Have a great evening. Thanks. You said Montana? Montana's close? How far is Montana? What's it called? St. Louis Obispo. What's that, Phoenix? Where is that? Are you a Scorpio? Yeah, I am. Utah is flat and barren, but the salt flats there are gorgeous. Oh, yeah. I just want to just go, like, just I like to explore. You know what I mean? Go places I've never been before. So even if I just go there, like, I know it's not like a, popular place for people to travel, but I still want to go and experience it. You know what I mean? Stay there for a couple of nights, check out the shopping out there, check out the food, and just relax. See what's popping in Utah. They may have some baddies out there. Okay, what kind of tip would I give her? Okay, I'll give her 22%. I like this pink pen. Okay, so what's the total? Hold on, y'all. I'm counting. Hey, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Okay, how do I calculate this tip? Hold on. 78. Hey, my love is blind. Can't you see my desire? Come on. Pink is so you. Thank you. It should tell you on the receipt. Yeah, it has a suggested tip, but it doesn't calculate how much the total would be. But it's okay. I did it in my head. St. Louis Obispo is in the Northern California, north of Sacramento, close to Napa Valley. You think that's a good place to go? Let me write that down. Hold on, let me put that in my notes. Because I've been saying out there's places I want to go. What she said it's called San Luis Obispo. I put it in my notes. Shout out to all the pink girlies. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna miss this wig, y'all. It's time to take this wig off. I've been trying to hold on, but I gotta say, time to say goodbye to this wig. What part of Cali do you live in? I'm in LA. We are a soul tribe of travelers, right? Yeah. Speaking of, I'm trying to set up this next members trip. Let me see if they email me back. Trying to set up this next members trip for y'all, so y'all can put y'all deposits down and plan. I think I'm gonna have to push it to February. Trying to see where we're gonna go. I've been looking at mad places. I was looking at Costa Rica. I was looking at Portugal. Portugal's beautiful. Yeah, I know. I don't want to get rid of this wig. Portugal, I was looking at. Portugal is really beautiful. And I actually consulted with a different travel place, and they're really nice. I like their customer service. And they recommended the Dominican Republic. They have like a thing for that. So we'll see wherever God wants us to go, we'll go. Isaiah's like, I've been waiting. I can't wait. Why? The wig is beautiful. Because I can't keep you can't keep a wig on for so long. You gotta let that wig go. Yeah, you gotta let that wig go. It's time to switch hairstyles. I'm ready for a new style now. You know I like to keep switching my hairstyle. That's what attracted me to you. What, my wig? Uh-uh. Part of my ancestry is Portuguese. It looks incredible there, and that food looks bomb. Right, Phoenix? Yes, Lagos and Lisbon. I know the flight is long though to go to Portugal, but I can make it work. 13 hours, I can do it. I just gotta just get me a good book, get me a good pillow. You know what I mean? Get me some good movies, some good shows. You know what I mean? Make sure I'm in first class. I got my big space, because I can't let long flight times keep me from going places because there's places all over the world I want to go. And the flight is long. You know what I mean? Like Japan is like 17 hours. And I want to go to Japan. I really want to go to Japan. Yeah, I really want to go to Japan. So I'm gonna have to eat that. I took a 14-hour trip to Japan, you see? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's long, but it's worth it. Like you gotta go see that. You gotta go see the world. Sure, yes. Thank you so much. I'm all set. Thank you. Yes. I really want to go to Japan. Yeah. What's the longest plane ride you've been on? Not long. The longest, what? It probably was that flight from when we was in Colombia. When we went to where were we? Where did I go? I went straight from El Salvador to LA. But that's like what, 6 hours? That's like the longest I've done is like 6 hours. Are you gonna throw away your wig? No, I don't throw away my wigs. I keep them, put them up. Is your real hair long? It's a good length. You can watch some movies, take a couple naps, and it'll be worth it when you get there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Can't use that as an excuse. You know, my longest plane ride was 16 hours nonstop from Sydney to LA, and I hated every minute of coming back. Oh, you was in Australia? 16 hours. Australia. I do want to go to Australia. Oh yeah, you know what the place had? The new travel place I've been talking to? They have a trip to go to Iceland. And I was just telling y'all about Iceland. I was like, let me find out. I'm about to take the members to Iceland. Let me find out. But we gotta go to Iceland in the summertime. We may have to save that for next year in the summer because we can't go to Iceland when it's cold, bitch. Cause that shit gonna get us. I ain't fucking with no Iceland in the winter. Hell no. Hawaii, 12 hours. Ooh, that's long. Yeah, that's because I was looking in for my mom to go there, and that's how long it'll be for my mom from North Carolina. Would have been a 12 hour, but for in California, it's not that long because we're close. California is like a 5 hour, 4 hour ride, 4 hour flight. But from the East Coast, yeah, it's long. It's long. They have good devil's lettuce in Iceland. Oh, they do? We're gonna turn into ice cubes. Right. Iceland is always cold. Yeah, but it's not like that in the summer months. It's warmer. Because when I did that flyover thing I told y'all about in Vegas, where we were flying over Iceland, they were showing me some nice places. See, she said you can see volcanoes, geometrically shaped black rocks, and black sand beaches. That's why I said, yeah. People, you think Iceland and you think, oh, just ice and Antarctica and frozen. No, it's not like that all the time there. And I learned that when I did that flyover thing because it showed you all the different parts. And I didn't know Iceland looked like that. I fell in love with Iceland. I was like, I'm thinking Iceland is all fucking igloos and shit. Alaska is beautiful. Yeah, I heard that. Alaska got some fine ass dudes. I was like, I did not know the men look like that in Alaska. They got videos on YouTube talking about the hood in Alaska. You should see them. Them guys are fine that live out there. I'm like, I'm gonna have to take a trip. Let me go get me an igloo. Let me see what's popping. But it's like there's different places I want to go just to visit, just to be able to say you went. It's very green, right? Yeah, it was really green. Y'all gotta try it. If you ever go to Vegas, do the flyover thing where you can pick where you wanna do it. It looks like you're actually in a plane and you're actually flying over that place. And it is so beautiful. Fun fact, the most luxurious down put inside comforters and pillows are found in duck's nests from Iceland. I didn't know that. That's a very unique fact, Phoenix. I like that you knew that. I'm always asking where it's safe for people of color. Seems like most places are okay. Yeah. She said, we're safe for people of color. Holland is beautiful. Is it sweet? 10K worth of down. Damn. Alaska has 10 men for one woman. They do? Shit. Y'all ready to go? Maybe that's where we need to be. Maybe that's what we need to be, Soul Tribe. Y'all ready to move? You said 10 men for one woman. Shit, sign me up. I like the sound of that. What, they got a shortage of women out there? And women want to be up in that cold. Shit, I'll go. You saw a documentary. What? 10 men to one woman. What the hell? I thought a lot of women don't live there. That's interesting. Wow. So the girls out there, they dominating. My bitches is eating out there. Yeah, we gonna go Iberia. We gonna go. Y'all ready to go to the car? Whew, that was good. I want to get my lemonade, but I don't feel like dealing with the people. Maybe I'll just wait and get my lemonade tomorrow. Maybe I'll wait and get my lemonade tomorrow. My friend lives in Holland. The tulips are beautiful. Oh, for real? Alaska has the highest criminal records. Oh, I didn't know that. Wild West Alaska is lawless for the most part. Damn. My daughter's next to me right now and she says, "Hi, Miss Hawaii." Hi. Amalfi Coast. I come from Sicily and they have some beautiful islands in Sicily. You got to go to Italy. Yeah, Italy's on the list for the membership too. That's a long flight too. That's on there. Spain is on there. We're gonna be going a lot of places, y'all. We're gonna be going a lot of places. So just make sure y'all sign up for your membership so you can come on the trips with us and we can have a good time and enjoy ourselves. Yeah, me too, Alex. We should do a Soul Tribe skydive. Hell no. Hell no. Now you acting like them white people right there. She is super happy you said hi back to her. Oh, I know you want that lemonade. I know you do. I do want it, Caroline. I just don't. Y'all want me to go get it? It's not that far from here either. Hold on, let's go. I feel like I should pee again. Y'all want to pee again? Ooh, miss my friend. Excuse me. Let's pee pee. What's she talking about? It's a lot of people in here tonight. What's today's date? It's Wednesday. Maybe they got like a special or something. Oh, there you go. No problem. Okay. Now, where am I gonna put y'all at? I can't put y'all right here because then y'all can see me pee. I can't put y'all right here. Where am I put y'all? I gotta put y'all down. Hold on. Put y'all right here. Hold on, y'all. Let me pee pee. Oh, sorry, y'all. The phone dropped. Hold on. Oh shit. My bad. Ooh, had a lot up in there. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Ooh. Y'all didn't see nothing, right? Y'all didn't see nothing, right? Oh, okay, good. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. Oh, good. Okay. Then I would have had to delete it. Now, that sound? Let me brush this wig out a little bit. Okay. We're gonna get that gallon. Sometimes you just gotta brush that wig, bitch. Let's go. If you want it, you can get it. Let me know. I'm about to. It's so far away. I cannot wait to see how this trip turn out with my mother. Bye. Thank you. It's a lot of people in here tonight. They must got some type of promotion or something. Because there's a lot of people in there for what's today, Wednesday? All these cars in the parking lot. He digging up his nose. I be catching a lot of men digging up their nose. I be like, ugh, I don't want that. I don't want that. I be catching them digging up their nose, bitch. That's a turn off. I be in the car just watching. And I see them, they be like, and I be like, oh, woo. So you getting ready to party? Woo, that air feel good. Time to light it up. Time to fire it up. He's on fire. You know, I love y'all. Y'all think I should get that Chick-fil-A shit? Make sure y'all can't see me, hitting this shit right there. What she said? And it's so far away. Oh, they cute. You got some black men next to me. Oh shit. Got some niggas. Got some black men up in here. How y'all doing in that car next to me? I didn't even see y'all up in there. They fucking that fool up. Okay. Got some black men next to me. Hey. Yeah, you guys are the best. My mom said the other day too. I think my mom be watching me like my mom be watching my stuff, but she be like incognito. Like she be, from fake accounts and stuff. Cause she made a comment. She was like, I'm grateful. She's like, I'm proud of you. This is my mom said to me. She's like, I'm proud of you that you know how to thank people. She like, I put that in you from when you was a little girl. I'm like, what's she talking about? Oh, he got a girl in the car with him. Fuck it. She was like, because those people are lies. She was like, they love you. She was like, they don't have to give you anything. She's like, that's huge that people, come on and tip you, give you money. I'm like, she must have been watching my stuff. Why is she talking about this? 'Cause she was like, she's grateful that I say, that I'm thankful and stuff. So she must have been watching one of the lives and she heard me thanking y'all. Cause I'm like, where is this coming from? you know? But she did teach me to be like that. be thankful, you know. So, but yeah, y'all had a good time with me. She's a part of the tribe too. Yeah, my mom is against this stuff though. She against it. It's just ignorance, you know what I mean? It's just, not knowing and being told. Because like my mom told me that like my great grandma was like a practicing witch. Like she said that like she remember like my mom was a little girl. Like she remember like my grandma like because my mom used to be nosy. She used to like to listen to the grown folks conversation. She used to go sneak and listen to what the grown people are talking about. And she said she would hear like my grandma, she was talking about rituals like going to the graveyard, getting blood, stuff like that. All of that. My great grandma. So I think my great grandma and her sisters, I think they was all practicing witches. You said me too. Yeah. I'm happy you had a good time, Alex. You missed it, Jasmine. We still here. We still here. My lip liner is all messed up though, but it's okay. Not all witches are evil, right? I know, but my mom, yeah, because my mom said that my great grandma did a spell when it came to my uncle Ricky. My uncle Ricky, he was 18, and my mom said my uncle Ricky always had real pretty girlfriends. Like he ain't date no regular girls, he ain't date no okay girls. All his girls were gorgeous. So he had this one gorgeous girl or whatever, and this guy like whistled at her or winked at her or something like that, and he unalived the guy right there on the spot. He was 18 years old. And my mom said my great grandma did some type of spell or whatever because she didn't want him to go to like jail, or she didn't want him to go a long time. He only did 1 year in prison. 1 year in prison for unaliving somebody. 1 year. You know that's not right. Yeah, she did some type of spell. Yeah. So my great grandma has some power, but that's evil. She's doing it for the wrong thing. He did that. He should go to jail. You shouldn't do no spell. Like, you know what I mean? He took somebody else, you know what I mean? He took somebody's child away from them. Yeah, my Uncle Rick, all of them was crazy. All of them, all of my great grandma, my mom's aunts and uncles, they all crazy. They all crazy. Yeah, my family's wild. My great grandma had like eight. So it's eight of them. It's my grandma, my Aunt Hazel, my Aunt Joan, my Aunt Doris, Aunt Eloise. Who am I missing? Uncle Ricky, Uncle Gonga, Uncle Gary. That's everybody. That's eight, right? My grandma, Joan, Eloise, Hazel, Doris. Yep. Uncle Rick, Gonga, Gary. Yeah, all of them. Yeah. And they all was bad. They all, especially the men, all the men was bad. My Uncle Ricky, he did that and all that. My Uncle Ricky, he went out bad, when he passed away. Can't do evil stuff like that to people, taking people's lives and stuff. He used to sell, and he did a lot of bad stuff. My Uncle Rick, he was a bad guy. Yeah, he was a bad guy. Yeah, and he went out here. I think he got some type of cancer, and it took him out quick. You can't live. You can't do mean stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then my Uncle Gonga's still alive. Because sometimes God will have people live because he want them to suffer. You know that, right? Some people be like, oh, you ever see some people, they so mean and they live all the way down to 110. You ever see some people like that and they be so mean and you like, how did this person live, get to have long life? Because that's their karma to suffer. Just because you alive don't mean you happy. Yeah, so some people, that's their karma. God make them live to suffer. Yeah. Yeah. So Uncle Gonga's still alive, but Uncle Gonga was bad too. He was robbing banks and he unalived people and all of that. He was wild. Yeah, Uncle Gary, he didn't really get in trouble with the law like that, but he was beating on women. He'd like to abuse his girlfriends. Can't do that. And my mom saw all of this as a kid. You know what I mean? She was around all of that. That's traumatizing. You see your uncle beating on his girlfriend and stuff like that. Yeah, that is messed up. Yeah, so all three of them was bad. All three of them was bad. And then Aunt Eloise, she gone, but she was something very selfish. My mom said cheap, never wanted to help nobody. She had a good job. She used to make good money, buy all these clothes, hoard all her stuff. She was a hoarder, never wanted to help nobody, liked to stir up drama. Because my mom said when my Aunt Connie threw that drink in her face at City Island that time, my mom said Aunt Louise had something to do with that. Yeah. So Aunt Eloise was something else. And then Aunt Hazel, I love my Aunt Hazel. She was a Gemini. She was wild. But you know, she has some mean, like it's like that meanness in them. A lot of people from my family like that, they got that mean, like that mean gene in them. You know what I mean? Just that meanness, like a snake. You can't be like that. And my Aunt Hazel had that. Like she has some goodness to it, but she, you know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. The microphone repeated itself 3 times. It did? Yeah, my Aunt Hazel, she was wild. She put her daughters out at 18, talking about this. My mom said, why you did that to Deanie and Toon? Why you put them out? She said, I had to get them stinking bitches up out my place. I said, oh, yeah, she do stuff like that. And she's the same one that my mom says she went over there with her boyfriend. She was in the area one day and my Aunt Hazel came and answered the door butt naked. Came to the door. My mom was like, what are you doing? My mom was with a guy. She like, Aunt, what are you doing? She like, you won't come to my house unattended? I'm gonna give you something unattended. Don't come to my house without confirmation, Aunt. She right here with me. Love you, Aunt Hazel. She said, don't you come to my house without asking me and let me know you coming. You don't just pop up on somebody like that. You want to do that, and then I'm gonna pop up on you naked because you disrespecting me. She do stuff like that. So as my Aunt Hazel, the Gemini, and then my Aunt Doris, she's still alive, but she be acting funny, like she be acting funny or whatever. And yeah, Aunt Doris is yeah, they all crazy. And then Aunt Joan is still alive too. Aunt Joan, she the Jehovah's Witness. She crazy. Aunt Joan, very pretty, light skin, green eyes. My mom said all the guys liked her. Like she was so popular, like growing up. My Aunt Joan, she light skin with green eyes, like Rihanna. Yeah, real popular cheerleader, all of that stuff like that. Yeah. Aunt Joan still, she's still pretty too. Still got them pretty green eyes. So Aunt Joan, my mom talking about, I never thought she was all that. I said, Ma, what you talking about? She like that big old ugly nose. I said, Ma, you sound like a hater. How you talking about Aunt Joan like that? So Aunt Joan, and then who else? Oh, I forgot Elise. Elise passed away. She was a demon, a big fat stinking stealing demon. Yeah, she was like the wicked one in the family. Yeah, she was like the real wicked one. Like she's the one she gave her baby away when she was 16 years old. She gave it to some stranger on a bus. Yeah, she crazy. She was crazy. They said granddaddy, great granddaddy used to beat her and she was so mean. She wouldn't flinch, she wouldn't cry, she wouldn't move. He used to tie up and beat her butt naked and she still wouldn't flinch. You know that was a demon. Yeah, that's abuse. You're not supposed to do that to no child. Yeah, she wouldn't flinch like a demon. You believe that? Yeah, my aunt, that's Elise. She was evil. My mom said she saw her take a diaper and smush it in the baby's face with doo doo. My mom said that traumatized her. My mom said they used to cry when they used to have to go over her house when they was kids, and grandma was sending them over there, knowing how evil she is. You gonna send your kids there? My kids is never gonna be around nobody like that. Yeah. My mom said one time she tried to scare me with for Halloween with like this Halloween mask. My mom said I was crying. I was so scared. And she kept trying to scare me with that mask. My mom said, "Stop. You scaring my daughter. You traumatizing her." She did that to me. She tried to scare me with the Halloween mask. My mom said, I said, "Oh," I was so scared. Yeah, she do stuff like that. Mean and evil. Yeah, she was a Scorpio. You believe it? I said, ugh. Yeah. Got my grandma to go on welfare and all of that. Just a snake. Everything she touched, just a snake. And she went out bad too. Lost her mind. Mm-hmm. Can't do stuff like that. Took a diaper with doodle and smushed it in the baby's face. Come on. That's abuse. You're evil. You are evil. Yeah, so that's her. That's Elise. We don't fuck with her side of the family. And she got them kids and they all crazy just like her. She got Uncle Raymond. Uncle Raymond is a pimp. She got Monica. Monica done went to jail. She's a big time dealer. Okay. Let's talk about it. Big time dealer. And then who else she got? And then she got, I think Joan is her daughter, I think, right? Joni? I think so. I think Joni is her daughter. And Joni, the one, she done changed her identity about 6 times. She done been married about 5 times. Yeah. She's sick. They all crazy. You said this needs HBO. Yeah, I'm telling you, I can't make this up. That's all of them, right? Eloise, yeah, Elise, that one is sick. Yeah. Elise, Eloise, Joan, Doris. I'm not missing nobody, right? Hazel. Yeah, that's everybody. So that's 9 of them, right? Elise, Eloise, Joan, Doris, my grandma, Hazel, Gary. That's 9. That's crazy. My grandma was getting it in. My great grandma was getting it in with all them kids. Because back in the day, they didn't have no birth control. So they was just, that's why them old ladies back in the day, they had like 10, 15 kids. They didn't have no birth control back in the old days. So they was wilding. You said we got all those antagonists and you the protagonist, right? Yeah. These are the people because these are technically be my great aunts and great uncles because these are my grandmother's sisters and brothers. So I didn't really grow up with them. They're all in North Carolina. They all were in North Carolina where my mom grew up. By the time I was, a baby, my mom was already living in New York. They had separated from the family. We was like one of the first people to like come out to New York. You know what I mean? So I didn't really know them, but I knew my family when we would go because we would always go down south every year. So I would go and see like certain family members and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I know my family was deep. Yeah, I knew my family was deep. You said a whole gang, right? They all crazy. And that's all of them. Yep. And Uncle Raymond is a pimp. When I went to cousin Monica, when I went to her 4th of July party, he came there with some stinking white girl. That girl's breath was stinking. Oh my God. That's one of the worst breaths I ever smelled. Her, Fatima, and Candy Deep Throat. Those are the worst breaths I ever smelled in my life. I will never forget those smells. Oh God. Okay. That white girl that cousin Raymond brought. And she told me she kept apologizing. She said she got a rotten tooth in the back that she need to get removed. And she was trying to come up with all the money to get it removed. She was a sweet girl. Very sweet girl. Yeah, her breath was stinking. Oh my God, yo. Oh man, I tell you, I will never forget that smell. It was like, like that. It's like, because that was a rotted tooth, you know what I mean, in your mouth. And your mouth is already stinking. You got to keep brushing your teeth and stuff. You gotta take care of your mouth. It's a wet place. You know what I mean? Anything wet and damp is gonna it can stink. Yeah. I'm not even joking. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Yeah, so you got a rotted tooth in the back of your mouth and you's out here selling? Yeah. Who would sleep with that? That's how you know some people they nasty. They nasty, yo. Ain't no way, cause you can smell that. You gonna be intimate with somebody with like that? You had your mind is gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm keeping it real. But she was a sweet girl, man. But man, she kept putting Orajel on the tooth. I'm like, you can't put Orajel on no rotted tooth. It's like putting peroxide on a gunshot wound. Come on, man. These people I meet are crazy. Yeah. And that's her pimp. Yeah, so Fatima's breath stink. That was the Muslim lesbian I worked with in Harlem. Her breath was stinking. And she kept trying to think she was gonna eat mine. You gotta be out your mind. You ain't messing me up. Yeah. Yeah, kept trying to do that. With that breath, her breath was stinking. And who else did I say? Fatima, that white girl. Oh, Candy Deep Throat. Oh man, her breath was stinking. Man, cause she be sucking everybody. That's why. Yeah. She used to be popular back in the day, you know. And I linked up with her. Like she reached out to me. I was like, all right, we're gonna hang out, whatever. You know. Nah, your breath stink. You just suck everybody off. Yeah, that makes your breath stink. Yeah. Come on, man. It smelled like penis. That's what it smelled like. Stinking penis. Yeah, those three breaths I never forget. And these are women. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I can't win out here with these people. I really try. Yeah, so that's cousin Raymond. He a pimp. You know what I mean? He's wild and crazy. He been in and out of prison. My mom said he when they would come to New York to visit, my mom said he would come in some nice car. He would have them just driving all out in New York City, just driving it up. And then when they done for the night, he'd laugh and tell them it's a car he stole. And then my mom and them would be so mad because you got us riding around in a stolen car. That's what he would do. Imagine that your cousin come pick you up and you like, oh, this whip is hot. Where you got this? Cuz you thinking he rented it, and y'all just all over the town, painting the town red. Y'all all in New York, just driving around, smoking, drinking, living it up. And at the end of the night, your cousin tell you it's a stolen car. You trying to mess up somebody's life. He do stuff like that. I'm showing you that side of the family. That's why nobody don't talk to them. Monica's a drug lord. That's the sister. She's a fat, nasty, stinking drug lord. Yeah. They robbed her at gunpoint. They went to the mansion and robbed them. They say cousin Raymond has something to do with that. She was on the news and everything. Yeah, she got this big old mansion. Well, she moved from over there, but she was living in that, she went to some white area, all these white people, she had a mansion, nice little mini mansion or whatever. House smelled like piss. I'm like, yo, how y'all got a mansion and it's stinking? Because everybody's fat and stinking and dirty. Just because somebody got money don't mean they gonna, you know what I mean? Yeah, the house smelled like piss. Yeah. I can't make this up. And she went over there and moved over there with them white people. They complain about her all the time. 4th of July, they out there popping off all them fireworks, 4 or 5 in the morning. The white people coming outside. They probably can't wait for her fat black ass to leave. Yeah. Went up there and did all of that. Caused just wreaked havoc in that white area. Them white people couldn't stand her. That's why I don't like black people already. Yeah, I'm like, come on, auntie. I'm like, we not supposed to be popping off. No, this is kind of late. She like, nah, nah, nah. We talking about an older woman. Yeah, this is my mother. She's around my mother's age. So you talk about 50, 60. She ain't no spring chicken. Sick. Drug dealer. Yeah. Her and her daughter, big, fat, stinking, and they always taking pictures in bikinis and stuff, going traveling. She walking around with a walker, all that drug money, and they going taking trips and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, yo, this family is nuts. You too big to have a bikini on. I'm sorry, it don't even look good. It's not like you know what I mean? You just look stinking and nasty. Like, come on. You trying to get attention. No, you're not gonna go viral. And if you do, it's not gonna be for the right reason. I'm sorry. Yeah, they crazy. They both do illegal stuff. They into that pill stuff too. They be selling pills and stuff. Yeah, they drug dealers. They gotta eat. They fat and they gotta keep up with that money. Yeah, so they're gonna do whatever. Yeah, and she got my aunt Connie up in that. That's how she get people. I think they working with my cousin JC too, because I saw he tried to something popped up. I think Alicia popped up or something. That's the daughter. I don't fuck with her, and I saw they was following each other. I'm like, why would he be following Alicia? They got him in on some drug stuff. That's how they get people with money. That's how they get people. And then you become their slave. They try to get me with that because they got a lot of money. That's how they get people. They be like, oh, yeah. And they try to put you on and they know people need money. And that's how they use people and they get power and control. They demons. They try to do that to me. I don't need y'all fat money. I got my own shit. Fuck you. Yeah. You said we got to delete this. Why? Why you said I got to delete it? I'm not scared of them. I keep my breath in check because customer service, I always have icebreaker. That's good, Caroline. You're the one breaking generational curses. Yeah, they all crazy. Yeah, I think he doing something with them. I think he down with something with them. You said fat money, right? Yeah, that's how they get people. They get people with money. That's how they got my cousin Colton. Yeah, they know he's a drug addict, so they could just keep here, do this and get info, do this and get info. They tried to offer one of my cousins money to try to come on to me, my own cousin, to try to come on to me, and they was gonna try to record something, and they was gonna try to send that out to everybody in the family. He told me straight up they offered him mad money to do that to me. Yeah. Why would he make that up? I didn't even know him like that. They was mad. Yeah. They even lied on me because they tried to hook me up with some guy. I wasn't interested in him because he got a Mercedes. I don't care about that. He's fat and yellow. He's not my type. Like, no. Nice guy, but he's just not for me. You know what I mean? And like, he was trying to take me on a date and stuff like that, but I just wasn't interested. Like, it's hard for me if I'm not attracted to you to try to even take it there. You know what I mean? I can't pretend. So yeah, they went and told some lie talking about I was stalking him and I was trying to blow him up and he didn't want me and he told them how I was too thirsty. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh no, we're about to call him right now because I know there's no way this guy said this about me. They lied. They tried to make me look bad to the family. Call him on speakerphone. I blew his phone up. He picked up. He like, everything okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm cool. I just got a question. I'm like, so what did you tell Monica and Alicia about you and me? Because they go and telling people stuff. He couldn't believe it. They made that up. I could hear it in his voice. He was telling the truth. He never said that about me. He never said that about me. They made that up. I'm just showing you these people that the way they move, that side of the family. That's why I don't fuck with them. Last Alicia said she was gonna come and fight me. Okay. You're mad because you lie. You try to act like, come on. Get out of here. You're the cycle breaker. Yeah. She got mad because, yeah, she's a hater. Yeah, some people they don't even like you and they just want to try to befriend you to like get info or just to try to find something wrong. You know what I mean? You have demons that will do that. Yeah. We was chilling at the pool or whatever, and I met this dude at the pool. He was an attorney. He was real cute. She went back and told my aunt that he tried to talk to her first. I said, yo, wow. Some people, they just lie. Like everything out their mouth is a lie. Like they just like a pathological liar. They like that. Are you serious? She tried to tell my aunt that he tried to talk to her first. She didn't want him. She didn't want him. And then since he didn't want the Queen of Elizabeth, then he tried to talk to me. You believe that? Mind you, Alicia is about 5'11", 400 pounds. Like, what are you talking about? You've really lost your mind. Yeah. And I mean, like, am I delusional? Because I'm like, let me ask him. You know what I mean? Like, and I had brought it up to him, and he was just like, "What?" Like, he was like, "Listen, I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything like that, but your cousin is not my type in any way." Liar. Yeah, yeah. But you want to fight me? Yeah. I'm coming over there, and I'm gonna f her up. Okay. Still ain't seen her. I'm outside. Where you at? Cause you, soon as you get out that car, I'm gonna kick you right down. Cause once you get down, you too big to get back up. So let's play. Cause I didn't do anything wrong to you. I actually was trying to be nice to you. Yeah. I have been following you since 2024. I just wanted to say you're truly amazing. Your readings are always spot on and resonate. It was like a fire sign at that time. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lux. I was going through that sneaky flat ass Gemini and then I found you on YouTube. Oh, it's good to see you. Thank you for those kind words. But yeah, that's what went down, y'all. I'm talking too much. I be doing that sometimes when I be sipping, but I don't care. Because it's like people always bothering me. Like, I'm not saying like I'm always innocent and I'm an angel. No. But I feel like about 95%, I'm going to say even more than that. Even more than that. Even more than that. People beat that beef for me. They started it. Like this girl on Instagram trying to say I'm copying her. What are you talking about? You want to fight, and I don't know why. There's something in you where that you need to heal. That you feel like you need to attack me. I'm not doing anything. I have never seen you before in my life, and you're trying to accuse me of copying you because you're angry that you see that I'm doing well, and that's something a sickness in the mind. Yeah, they don't even get it. I'm not bothering nobody. I'm over here eating my chips. I'm talking to the Soul Tribe, and we chilling. And you coming at me. Like the girls in my Orange Theory class. Like it's a lot of haters in that class. Like even in the Pilates class, it's haters. Like it's hard going out having to deal with people, interact with people. People be something else. People's energies be all messed up. Yeah. So the girl in Orange Theory, there's one girl, she's a Scorpio. She's cool. She always speak to me. She tall, skinny, brown hair, white girl, whatever. She born November 5th. Cause I remember when it was her birthday and I was like, oh, I'm like, you're a Scorpio. She like, oh yeah, you are too. And I told her I was born Halloween and everything. So now we always like speak. She always compliment me. I always compliment her. Like she's good vibes. The girl she be with, I'm not feeling her though. Cause I'm a friendly person. I feel like, all right, we doing a class together. I'm seeing you every week. I think it would be cordial to speak. Good afternoon. You know what I mean? Like, how you doing? A smile. You don't never do that. And it's weird when people act like that. Like you seeing me in a class, you know what I mean, every week, you see me, it's respectful to say hello. I feel like that's just automatic. But people just don't even do that. And she got a problem, I could tell. Cause even, you ever see some people like when I was talking to the Scorpio girl, like she was standing there and like she just like you can just feel the tension in their body. Like they're just so mad that you're speaking. You guys ever go through that? Where you could just feel like you could just see somebody's body like tense up when you come around or when you speak. That's how much they just don't like you. It's hard when you're pretty and funny and got money, but it should like it shouldn't be that way. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be that way. Constantine said yes. Yeah, like you could just sense that they just really don't like you. Yeah, like they could just see it in their body, like it just tense up. They just don't want you around. They don't want you to speak. That's the type of vibe I got from her. And even some of the ladies in the Pilates class too. I'm like, because in the mind, it's like it's a competition to them when it's really not. It's really not. Yeah. That's why that one lady, that Spanish lady, she's very nice. She came up to me after the class. I was on the machine working out. She was like, I just want to say thank you so much for being nice to me. I thought that was so sweet. I said, what? I said, oh my God, of course. You have to thank me for being nice. It's because they mean. They mean in there. They don't speak, roll their eyes. Yeah. Just stuck up. Yeah, it's like, come on, what's wrong? Can somebody smile? Why is everybody so angry? Competing in Pilates, where they run into, right? Because it's women and they're looking at your body and comparing it to theirs, and you know how women are, low vibrational women. They're looking at you, and then they be acting jealous. Like if Walter talks to me, like wow. Anytime a penis gets involved, it's like, "Rah." Like, come on, Walter, like 60 something years old. I'm not looking at Walter like that. Walter from the East Coast, we have good conversations. Walter's a Scorpio crust, Sagittarius. You know what I mean? It ain't even like that. Birds of a feather, I pick up on energy really quickly. Me too. Me too. Yeah. They mad that I be in that spot too. Like, why are you so mad that I be in the same spot? Why does that bother you? You know what I mean? Like, that's just my thing. Like, why do you care? It has nothing to do with you. It doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, and then don't forget, Nicolas Cage probably was talking bad about me about that spot. You know what I mean? She probably spread stuff and said stuff about me. Like, oh yeah, she bullied me out of that spot and all of that. No telling what Nicolas Cage said. Yeah. Only one I like the tall blonde woman. She's very pretty and she's real nice and she always speaks and she always smiles. I like that white lady. And it's another like a Latin girl. I like her. And who else? Sometimes some of the guys are nice too. Yeah, it was weird. You know what this one white guy did? I was like, yo, you never know who like watching you. I had like checked in or whatever, right? And then like when I was about to go in, I was like, oh, I just want to make sure I checked in, like I put it on the right spot. And the white guy, he was like, yeah, you checked in. I saw. Yeah. I was like, oh. I'm like, how he saw my shit? Why you was all up in my shit? I don't even know you. So you never know who like know your name and like watching you and stuff like that. He said that on some Norman Bates shit. Like it was weird. He was like, yeah, you're checked in. I saw your name. I saw your name, your number. I'm like, wow. Did she stop going? I haven't seen her. I haven't seen her in a while because she thought she was going to bully me out of a spot. Yeah, these people want to fight. They want to fight. Yeah, everything is a fight. Fight, fight, fight. Compete, compete, compete. I'm an empath. It's hard. It is hard. You said Virg is the word. A bunch of broken women who never left sixth grade. Right. They want to fight. This is a grown woman, by the way. This woman's older than me. This woman had to be in her 50s. I'm not talking about a teenager. You expect that type of behavior from a teenager. That's a child, not a woman in her 50s. Yeah. Yeah. But guess why, I have to, because, the old me would just stop going to places. Make sure I ain't got no boogers. The old me would legit just stop going to places. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to let that stop me. Like, I want to get my workout on. I want to take care of my health. So I have to just block people out. I have to just block it out. Right. I have to block it out. Because if I don't block it out, I'm not going to want to go nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, people are the way they act. That's how people are. When you high vibrational, it's a small percentage of people that's on that level with you. So you have to accept that most of the people in the world are low vibrational. And that's just what it is. I had a neighbor that was closing her garage every time I came outside. She keeps it open all day. You see? That's to trigger you. You see? They do stuff like that. Even when you driving and stuff too. You know, you have driving demons. I told y'all this before. They try to trigger you, cutting you off and doing this and doing that. And, yeah. You said that's why I have few friends. I hear you, Ladybug. That's that privilege they think they own and they don't. Right. Blocking is what I do if I need to. Yeah, you have to. You have to block it out because, like I said, you won't want to be around nobody. You legit won't want to be around nobody. Mm-mm. Even traveling and stuff. Like, I love traveling and all that, but it's a lot traveling because you have to deal with people. You're forced to. You know what I mean? You're forced to. People will just walk in front of you, step on your feet, keep moving, talking all loud in your ear, don't give you no space, stand up on your back when you in line. Yeah. They do all types of stuff. Yeah. Be rude, cut you off. I hear you, sweet Abu. It's true. It's true. It take a lot of patience. It take a lot of patience. You gotta block it out. You gotta go get your money. Some of y'all, you on jobs with some demons. You gotta get your money. You gotta pay your bills, live your life, keep your stability. You going and you block those demons out. Get your check and leave. That's how you gotta handle people. You gotta know. Yep. Hitting the alarm on their car when you walk by and they ain't even in the car. See, that's petty. You see? You see? That's real petty. Wow. They do stuff like that. They do stuff like that. They like people like to pick. They want to get under your skin. They want a reaction. These demons know that you're chosen ones and they want you to get out of line. They want to do something to try to trigger you so you can go to jail, so you can get in trouble, so you can lose your temper. So, you can get frustrated, you can raise your blood pressure. That's what they want to do. I dealt with this yesterday at the airport. You'll be surprised. People step right up on you in line, which is crazy. Yes, Brittany. Yes. Cut you off and everything. Like this one girl, she basically cut the line like the at TSA pre-check. She was in the other line. You supposed to be over there. And it's like, I'm not even arguing with you. Like, I'm about to take a trip. Like, I'm not about to let you kill my vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't even say that. I'm like, but I was like, oh, but you were in that line, right? And she was like, oh yeah, but something, some excuse she made. I'm like, you supposed to get back in line because you stepped out. Like, but I'm not even doing this with you. People are so different now. You have to protect your energy. You do. Like, I'm not even gonna respond. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna, because sometimes they want that, for you to make a scene and, you know, like when all them women reported my top when I was on the plane that time when I was leaving. I think that was St. Lucia, right? They were so jealous. All these women reported my top and they gonna come and ask me to come to the front of the plane. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm thinking I'm gonna get arrested or something. I'm like, what the hell is going on? They're like, oh, can you come to the front of the plane for a minute? And they're like, oh, can you just cover, just stay covered up with your top because, we've had numerous women complain about your top. I'm like, and I didn't show out. I didn't make no big scene. I was just like, okay, that was it. And went right back to my seat. Like nothing ever happened. Because they wanted to see me get mad. What? They said that about me? And make a scene and get on the no-fly list. No. Couldn't believe they did that. Yeah, it wasn't even that serious. My hair was long and it was covering. You're just a mean, nasty bitch. And I know what monkey face, one of the monkey face hoes that did it because I saw her with that monkey ugly face. I saw her when we was in line ready to board, and I saw her rolling her eyes at me and looking at my top and stuff. I know she was one of the women that complained. Yeah, my peace is my priority. Right, that's it. I'm like, I'm not even gonna let it. I just came back from a good trip. Like, I'm not gonna let you kill my vibe. Okay, whatever. That what they wanted was me to get kicked off the plane. That's what they wanted. They would have loved that if they would have said, Nick, yeah, oh good, yeah, let's get her kicked off the plane. Let's embarrass her in front of everybody on the plane. Yeah. But that didn't happen because I serve a mighty God. Went right back to my seat in first class. Now go talk about that. You didn't win. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you didn't win. I win. I'm still on the plane with you. Yeah. No life. That's what you have. Yeah, it's true. Hey, Miss Scorpio. Yeah. Leave me alone. You reckon like I'm here butt naked on a plane, like just out, just everything out. Like, no. The top is a little sheer. Big deal. Are my brassieres covered? Yes, they are. I'm in my seat already. Like you're not even gonna you don't even have to see me again. I'm already on the plane on the that really ticked me off, you know. That really ticked me off. I should have complained about that. I should have wrote a letter like them white people do. Yeah. Yeah. I'm in my seat. Like you're not even gonna see me again for the whole flight. But you want to irritate me. You want to try to get me kicked off the plane. Evil. That happened to me in Vegas. It did. They crazy. It's jealousy, anger, envy, evil. Yeah. Just like they try to report my clothes on here. You can't report my clothes. YouTube not listening to you. I'm fine. You just mad. They can't stand when I post a bikini. Good. That's why I keep doing it. And you know what's so funny about the bikini shorts? I randomly, that wasn't anything I was gonna do. I had randomly did it one day. Like when I first did it, I had randomly did it. I think I was in Jamaica. I don't even know. And yo, it was so many people triggered in the comments when I did that. I was like, yo, what? Why are so many? I got a lot of love too. But I was like, yo, why are these people so triggered? I was like, yo, from now on, I'm gonna keep posting this, boy. I'm gonna keep posting in bikinis. Cause you that mad, I'm gonna keep making you mad. Cause if you that mad with me being myself, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. Cause you don't have to look at me. You could just go your way. You could even block my account. Just you don't have to look. You know what I mean? Keep trying to report stuff. It ain't gonna work. I'm where God want me to be. You're not. So leave me alone. Yeah, watching my stuff, just praying for a boob to pop out. Praying for something to report. No, you're not gonna get it. No. I know what you can get though. You could go try to get a damn life and stop trying to mess with mine. Cause you're pathetic. They don't want us to be ourselves. No, they don't. No. And I love being different. Like it used to bother me being different when I was younger. I didn't understand. And I was just like, damn, like I knew I wasn't like other people. But I guess it was because I was being programmed to believe that that was a bad thing. You know what I mean? I was getting programmed to believe that that was a bad thing. The fact that I was different, that I'm unique, that I'm not like everybody else. Why you got to come park right here in front of me? Yeah. And then when I got older, I realized that's a superpower. Uh-oh, he checking his car like somebody hit his shit. Hold on, what happened? Uh-oh, he popping the hood. I'm being nosy. What he looking for? I'm being nosy. Oh, he got the Falcon doors. I like those. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. People just they be on some weird stuff. If chess exercises work, my aunt has been starting drama with me for a while. Her life has not been going the way she wants, so she has been taking it out on me. They'll do that. They'll do that. That's why I had to distance myself from my family. Like, no. And that's when you have to remove people. That's when you have to, and it hurts because it's your aunt. You love her. She's family. You want to be around her. You want to spend time with her. But if she keep on starting drama with you, she has to go. Yeah, she has to go. Anybody like that. And that's for everybody watching. Anybody that keeps trying, whether that's somebody, a lover, a friend, family member, they have to go. Because anybody who is sent by God is not going to do that. And if they're not sent from God, then who else sent them? Hello? I'm going to say it again. If they're not sent from God, then who sent them? The only other person is the devil. That's it. It's one or the other. And y'all remember that with everything you do, you ask yourself, was this sent from God or was this sent from the devil? I tell people straight up, they come to me for readings and, oh, da da da. And they talking about a married woman. God is not going to send you a married woman. That's not going to happen. That's like disrespecting everything God is about. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta keep it real. The devil will send people to you too. Right. Right. So that's what we have to just use our discernment. Y'all think Chick-fil-A is still open for the lemonade? I did have a guy want to talk to me because he was in a complicated, stressful relationship. I never got back to him. Yeah, no. And that's, let me tell you, that's one of the biggest red flags you can have. Somebody married or somebody in a relationship trying to mess with you or messing with you. You keep, this person has zero loyalty. Why would you even want somebody like that? I don't want nobody that got a girl. That's tacky. I don't want nobody that got, you know what I mean? You got a wife. You don't know loyalty. Like, you took a vow with God amongst this person and you still cheat on this person. No. You don't even you are not even loyal to God. So how could you be loyal to me? You get what I'm saying? Y'all got to think about it like that. You're not even loyal to God. So I know you're not going to be loyal to me. Why would I want to attach myself to that? They be on serious demon time. Right. As soon as I start crying, you ask about Chick-fil-A. Why are you crying? I am lucky to be alive. Well, yeah, you are, Tyrone. Why you say that? What happened, Tyrone? I think Chick-fil-A closes at 10. Oh, okay, so I got a little bit of time. Yeah. No. Mm-mm. No. I just And that's why you got a lot of people in fake relationships. I'm not doing that. If I wanted a fake relationship, I would have been married. Married, kids, all of that a long time ago. I didn't want no fake relationship. A lot of people they settle for that because they want to be with somebody so bad or they care about an image or it's about money. Not doing that. People love relationships, you have a choice. Family, you don't. You don't choose who your family is. You just, you're just born, into a family and you know what I'm saying? But love, lovers, partners, you have a choice. Use that choice. Yeah, I'm not gonna be laid up with no guy just because I want to be able to say I got a man. I'm not doing that. No. And he's a piece of doo doo, or he cheating on me, or he got another chick, or he doing this, or whatever. No, yeah, I'm not doing that. And a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. Like even sometimes I'll be like examining some couples, like when I go out and stuff, and there's like no chemistry between some of these people. A lot of these couples. Sometimes I see couples like when I go out to eat and stuff, they'll be out like out at dinner, out to eat with their spouse, and they'll both be on their phone the whole time. Like there's barely any conversation. Like I don't want no relationship like that. You can tell there's no connection. It's just two people together, two people married. You know what I mean? But you can tell it's not a connection. You at dinner with your wife and you on your phone the whole time? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. I see that all the time with couples. Or there's just no chemistry between them, like, or they don't really talk. Yeah. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. Like it's amazing what some people will just, accept. It just becomes the norm to them. You know what I mean? I'm like, no. Mm-mm. I'm going out to dinner with my husband. We talking. We chopping it up. We laughing. I'm digging in your food. You digging up in mine. You know what I mean? We laughing and shit. We loud. Like we having a good time. Okay? We having a good time. We having a good time over here. Ain't nobody even on their phone. Technology screwed everything up. Everyone cheat and all over the place. Oh, everyone don't cheat. A lot of people do, but not everyone. Because it's become a norm thing. It's become a normal thing. It's sad. This world is just it's deteriorating by the second. Because cheating, you back in the day when you cheated on people, you would be, you would be shunned. People would look down on you. People would talk about you bad and stuff like that. You would be embarrassed. But I feel like now it's like a joke. People do it and they don't there's no shame. It wasn't like that back in the day. You would get shunned back in the day. You cheat on somebody or you have a baby outside, on somebody or something. You would be, they don't care now. They don't care. It's crazy. Social media and dating apps have made cheating easier than ever. The thing about cheating is those are people who have they have sexual demons on them, right? Because people who cheat, they are selfish and they are basically unsatisfied, right? It's like they're greedy. You know what I mean? Because you could just be single and just sleep with whoever you want to sleep with. You know what I mean? But no, it's the fact that you want to get in a relationship with somebody and cause trauma and hurt them. You know what I mean? And what the fuck she doing? Do you have kids? No. People be hooking up. I can't. Yeah, that's what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like they don't have no loyalty. And also, people they cheat because they get in relationships and it's like back in the day, like people would get in relationships with people because they love them, because they were in love. That's not why people get in relationships now. They get in relationships because somebody's cute, somebody got money, they want to post on Instagram, they want attention. You know what I mean? Is the morals is all messed up now. That's why so much cheating. Because it's like people are they don't value relationships like how they did back in the day. It's different. Why you keep asking me about kids? I used to tell him you probably have another wife for sure because you still haven't talked to us about getting married and you give us third party vibes and he will say no. If I did, I would tell. Oh, who you talking about? Who you talking about? She said I used to tell him he probably have. They try to unalive me for living foul. I admire I was living wrong. That's why I live alone. Do not go in public. Uh-oh, Tyrone, what you been drinking? Break up a family, break up SHI is just horrible. Get divorced and move on. That's what I'm saying. But it's about, you see, the thing of the cheater is the cheater, they want to cheat because it makes them feel like they have power over you. They have one up over you. They have control over you. That's why they do it. That's the psychology of the cheater, right? Cheating you. What does it mean if somebody cheats you out of something, right? Say somebody cheats you out of something at the store. They cheat you, you look at your receipt and you're like, oh, this person cheated me. I paid $20. It was actually 15. What does that mean? When that means that they took from you, they stole from you in some way. So that's the same thing. And then what's even more toxic is they try to make people think and accept that. Like as though, like, how some people they make women feel like you're supposed to, every man cheats. I hate that. I hate that line. Because that's such a poisonous lie. That is such a poisonous, toxic lie. And these demons started that because they want women to accept that and lower ourselves and say, oh, you know what? Donnie cheating on me, but it's okay. Every woman gets cheated on. So at least I just got my man and I'm going to just let him do it. No, that's brainwashing. Do not fall for that. That is a lie. All men do not cheat. Low vibrational men cheat. Yes, absolutely. If you messing with a low vibrational man, you're going to get cheated on. Of course, that could happen. Yeah, don't let people, they try to make people think that. And even just in general, they try to make people think that generally, like men and women, like, oh yeah, everybody cheats. And that's cap. That's a lie. They do that because they want to brainwash you into thinking that that's normal. So that way you will accept it. That way you will accept it. That way you will be laid up with a man and know that he cheats and feel like it's okay. That's the normal thing. Every man cheats. And it's okay for him to keep hurting me every day. And it's a brainwashing technique to get you to accept trauma, to accept to accept mistreatment, abuse. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. And then you got the toxic people around, you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh girl, yeah, all my men cheated on me, girl. It is what it is. That's what a man will do. Be careful of them poisonous friends like that. Be careful of those poisonous friends like that. Because they are involved in poisonous toxic situations, so they want to make you think that that's normal because they want you to be in that shitty pool with them. where you are dealing with narcissists and being mistreated and stuff and allowing it. They don't want you to have somebody, a partner that respects you enough to not cheat on you. Because if somebody respects you, man or women, they're not going to cheat on you. Anybody that cheat on you, they don't respect you. And that means you in a relationship with somebody that don't even respect you. That ain't going to work. Let's talk about it. I think relationships are over, at least for me. Everyone's all about themselves. They are about themselves. They are about themselves, but that's not everybody. Everybody's not like that. It's a lot of people like that, but everybody's not like that. And that's one thing I noticed too. Like, as I started tapping into my spirituality, I started realizing, like, wow, it's a lot of low vibrational people out here. Like, it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. Even people like I dated and stuff. Like, I look back and I'm like, wow, like, that person was so low vibrational, yo. Like, I'm like, you know, and I didn't know then, you know what I mean? And then, I like to save people, stuff like that. I would feel bad for people and nah. Misery love good company to drain. That's true. True. That's why I just be chilling to myself, relaxing. People be like, oh, she can't really be happy being by herself. You stupid. You stupid. Okay. That's exactly the problem. You think you need somebody to be happy. And that's the problem with a lot of people. You can't think that way. And I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, yo, a lot of people, like, they be giving a power away. They be giving a power away. And that's why they be, me too, Alex. That's why they be like messed up. Because once you give a demon power over you, that's it. I've been there. I've been there. Me too, Catherine. Yeah, I've been there. And I'm like, wow. Like, I look back and I'm like, it's crazy some of the people I dealt with. They have power over you. Like, one dude, I literally got a nervous condition because of him. I got a nervous condition. I did because of him. Thank God I don't have it anymore. I got rid of it, but that developed because of a man. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I allowed him to affect me so much of the point that he gave me a nervous condition. That's serious. And when I realized, I'm like, oh, hell no, I'm going to beat this. Yeah, I'm like, I'm going to beat this. And I did. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, no, because that's what they want to do. They want to leave scars, mess you up, mess up your mind. No, can't let them. Yeah, sometimes you don't know it's a demon and you give them power over you and that's it. And once they realize they got that power, man, they're going to try to really take you out in whatever way that may be. In whatever way that may be. Yeah, he did. Yeah, that was Leo right there. Yeah, mean. hmm Mean as a snake. She said didn't sleep for a year. Yeah, they'll do that to you. It's trauma. Because you really did love and care about somebody. And when a demon knows that, they really gonna pull on those strings and really try to break you down in different ways. Really try to break you down in different ways. Because they know they have some type of power. You love them, you care, you have feelings. It's really sick when you think about it. It's really sick. It really is. Energy vampires, right. That's what they do. I had a woman who affected me like this. See, and that's a man saying that. That's why I said it's men and women. People will try to put it all on men. No, it's not all men. Women do it too. I know some women, they really hurts a lot of men and other women. You know what I mean? You can't just put it on one sex. That's not true. And that's not fair to men. Yeah. He said the woman did it to him. That's what I'm saying. They do that. They want to leave you with something to scar you. So you have to go to therapy. That's why you got to fight that. Because once you realize it and you snap out of it and you realize this is a demon, everything shifts. Because you don't know. You think you're dealing with a human being. You think you're dealing with a kind person. You know, you love hard. So when you love somebody, you're seeing the best version of them. You're not seeing the dark side. You're ignoring that because you care. You're an empath. You love them. You want to believe that the light can fight the dark, but it's not with some people. It's not. It's not. Hey, Toby. Toby said demons will find your weakness and take over everything. Yep. It's a sick thing to do to a person that is wholesome. Yeah. And that's who they prey on, the good people, people like us, people that are giving, that have hearts, that love unconditionally. They don't want other demons like them. No, no, no. Mm-mm. No, they want the good people. Yep. That's right, Catherine. Yep. Carly says, seeing the good comes easy. We need balance. That's right. That's right. Because I'm telling you, I have been there. And then when that mask come off, you like, wow. You're like, you're nothing like who I really thought you were. I thought you were an angel. Yeah. And you be like, damn. And it's disappointing. It is. It's disappointing. But you got to keep moving. You got to keep moving. You got to know that it's something better. You got to. It's a game for the demons. It is. Yeah. They'll intentionally, do things. Like even with that Aquarius, like it really made me mad. Like when we talk, like, like when he got a little bit older, some years had went by. So what was he like, 25? And he admitted to me that he loved me that whole time. That really angered me because the way you treated me was like you hated me. And it really upset me when he admitted to me that the whole time it was because that really made me upset because how do you love somebody and treat them like that? That's not love. Yeah. And it really upset me when he told me that. I wasn't like, oh my God, he loved me. Oh, he said it. No, I was more like, I was mad. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? I would have preferred to hear like, yeah, I didn't see you like that. I wasn't feeling you like that. That would have made me feel better. That would have, that would have explained things. No, it wasn't that. You telling me that you actually did have feelings and care about me and love me and you treated me like that? Intentionally did things to hurt me? Why would you do that to somebody that you see loves you and you claim that you love them? Something is wrong with you in your head. You know why? Sick parents. Yeah. Some people, they don't know love. They don't know love. Some people, they grow up, they see what they think love is like cold, mean, hurtful. Some people, that's what they see. And they take that with them when they become an adult and they think that that's normal. It's not. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Miss Scorpio. She said, thank you for all you do. Since I found your channel, you helped me so much. Thanks, Miss Scorpio. Love you. That was sweet. Yeah, the parents messed him up. Never knew love, don't know love, never seen it. It's sad. They repeating patterns from the childhood. Yeah, they do. Yeah. Sometimes you get some people they abuse, they like to abuse because they saw their mom get abused. They saw their dad get abused. So they grew up with that. So they think that's love. That I talk down on you, beat you up, smack you upside the head sometimes. No, they don't know healthy love. Right, exactly. Why would I want you now? Exactly. Oh yeah, he thought he was telling me something big. It was, yeah, grand Beauty and the Beast moment. Yeah, I was supposed to just fall to my knees and say, "Oh, you love me." Yeah, no. How about you made me sick to my stomach? Unbelievable. Straight up karmic. Moved out here. That shit made me mad too because I know you're stalking me. You're trying to act like you're not. You trying to act like God sent you on some path and put us on some type of divine union where you ended up out here in California. You're a liar. You were stalking me on social media. You found out where I moved and you brought your flat ass out here. Tell the truth and shame the devil. But you're so sick in the head. You don't want to be honest. You want to, you want to make it, you're too stuck up to admit that you stalked me and came out here. You're too stuck up and cocky. So instead, you got to make up some figment of your imagination story in your head and make it seem like God just brought you out here and guided you to California and we just so happened to be next to each other. Stupid. You think I'm a fool. That's what you think. Think I'm stupid, man. He ain't my ex. We was never together. No. Past lover. That's what we'll call him. Yeah. Tired of these dudes claiming me. No, we was never together. Stop saying I'm your ex-girlfriend, okay? Didn't happen. Some people are just way too much. Are you really serious? Yeah. Came out here. I was mad when he told me he lived out here. Never lived outside of North Carolina out his whole life. Yeah. Jumped up, joined the military, and selected to come out here. He thought that was going to bring us together. Hell no. No, I don't want you. You're a demon and you are a manipulator. Like you like to, some people, they want to mess with your mind. Those are the most dangerous ones. Those are the most dangerous ones. You said the toy soldier. Yeah. Those are the most dangerous ones because they want to mess with your mental. They want to mess with your mind. Those are the most dangerous demons. You said I'm dealing with one. Yeah, you gotta stay away from them. They want to create that psychological damage. Yeah, those are the worst. It's gaslighting, it's narcissists, and they turn around and play the victim. Yeah, a lot of people come from broken homes and use whatever knowledge they have used to gain power. You're right, Tyrone. That's true. That's what I was saying. It's taught. Sometimes it's taught. That is so true. Break you to feed their ego. Yep, that's right, Constantine. Yeah, that's why it's so. That's why you got to be careful about who you know. You got to be very selective about who you have come around you. I have some people, they're very upset with me because they wanted me to let them in and I'm not letting you in. And they get mad. And that lets me know that's a red flag right there. Why are you so upset that I'm not, you know what I mean? Why do you want to get in so bad? What do you want? What do you want to know? You know what I mean? They want to know your love life. They want to know about your money. They want to know this. They want to know that. It's a monitoring spirit. They're there to monitor your life, watch everything you have going on. No, no. That's why you see sometimes some trips I don't even post. No, I don't have to post everything. Sometimes I do stuff I don't even post it online. Y'all don't even know. It's nobody's business. I don't have to post every time I do something. I don't have to post every time I go somewhere. Why? That's not, I don't, maybe I don't want everybody to know what I'm doing. Yeah. Private, Scorpio shit. No. Do some shit you don't even know. Excuse me, and that's good. You deserve a private life too. Thanks, Michael. Yeah. Post everything. For what? Yeah. He's a demon, you know? It's just it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Even the Gemini too. The Gemini was a demon too. I had a time getting rid of him. I'm surprised I haven't heard from him. Let me knock on wood. I'm happy though. Hopefully he finally got the message. But I had a time getting rid of that boy. Man, that Gemini, I had to have an hour conversation with him on the phone to let him know it's not gonna happen. I had to break it down. You hear me? You said you survived a Gemini. Oh man, a couple of them. Man, that one right there. But he started off nice and then he turned into a demon. And then when I saw the demon, I backed up. And then now he wanna, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking. I was falling in love. It scared me. I never felt like that. So I had to do this. He disappeared for like 3 weeks. We had this wonderful time together. We had went away. We took a trip and everything like that. He played basketball. We had a good time together. And then he just disappeared. He got scared or whatever. And I was just like it was weird when I didn't hear from him. I was just like, okay, I'm like, I don't know what to think. I was like, all right, does he have a girlfriend? Like, what happened? But I just went on with my life. Cause I'm just like, all right, like, I never been the type to like blow up nobody's phone or like try to force myself on nobody or nothing like that. Like, I just have to just move on. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so then he hits me up 3 weeks later, pouring his heart out. You know what I mean? You said you strong. Yeah, you said you strong. Nah, cause it's like, yo, like, what am I gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, I just never been that type. I'm not gonna, I know some girls be like, I never did that. I don't care. Like, I'm not, I'm not pressed like that. And then here he come, oh my God, I was scared, I fell in love, blah, 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 blah. No response. You know what I mean? Cause it's like, and then you keep hitting me up, keep hitting me up. No. Once you show Scorpio like we can't trust you, that's it. So from this point on, anything you say, I don't hear nothing you saying. Cause I've already programmed in my mind that I'm done with you. You cannot be trusted. And once I can see that, there's no way I can form any type of relationship with you. Yeah, I can't. Toby said, yep. Toby, no. Toby is Scorpio. Toby, you would do the same thing. No, I can't trust you with my emotions. You just went up and just disappeared like that. And you going to tell me that's that Gemini shit. And you going to tell me it's because you did da. No, that's hurtful to do that to somebody too. Because I did like him. Did I love him? No, I wouldn't go that far. You know what I mean? It wasn't love, but I liked you. I mean, I spent a weekend with you. Like, I don't do that. You know what I mean? And then here you come. Oh, you so in love. You keep calling, keep texting, calling, texting. And I had to tell you, like, I'm not interested. I'm no longer interested. I'm sorry. I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I understand. He's a lot younger than me too. You know what I mean? So childish. But I understand, like you caught feelings, it scared you and all of that. I understand. I do. But I have to discontinue from dealing with you because I don't trust you. You're a flip-flop. You're unreliable. I can't be with nobody like that. I don't that's a horrible trait in a partner, somebody who's unreliable. Anybody that's unreliable, you should not want to date them. Anything could happen and you need that person to be there and they don't show up. You can't have nobody like that as a partner. You need somebody that's going to be there no matter what, through thick and thin. Somebody that that if they have to claw their way through that wall, that person will be there. That is a person you want to be with through thick and thin. Y'all see that lady, how she grabbed her husband from the plane? Did you hear about that lady? They was on a plane and some type of way the plane started coming apart and her husband almost flew out of the plane. Look that story up. The lady grabbed her husband and some type of way she saved him, but she wasn't even grabbing him as no way of saving because she, you know what, she grabbed him because she thought he was gone and she wanted to go with him too. Damn. Literally, that's what she said. If he's going, then I'm going too. That's a loyal wife right there. But she ended up saving him. She saved his life. She was able, some type of way, to pull him back onto the plane. Yeah, it was a freak accident. Look it up. I saw it pop up. That's crazy. That's love right there. A lot of women will let their husbands flat ass go right out that plane. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's the type of love I want. I don't want no fake shit. You're not reliable. You're showing me off the rip. I can't be with nobody like that. And now you want to keep writing me, texting me, emailing me, DMing me. You want to keep doing this, da 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 da. And it was becoming too much. So I had to say, you know what? Let me have a conversation with you over the phone. And I had to talk to him. And he had a mother wound and he had attached me. I don't know. I always meet those men like that with those mother issues. He had a mother wound. His mother passed away. So he was like, he said I was the first girl he met that it he felt like it resembled his mother, but not like his mother, but like, you know what I mean? Like her personality, like the closeness, the bond. He had never met no girl where he felt that type of closeness. So that's why he was so attached to me. Yeah. And he explained that to me on the phone, everything like that. And I felt bad, but I still didn't want to be with you. I'm sorry. No. Mm-mm. No. No. Yeah. Red flag, right? No. And he still just kept trying, like, for years, like, because I guess he thought, I'm just gonna just, show her I want her and just keep going. No, I had already made my mind up. He felt how nurturing and caring you were. Yeah, he is broken. He's a Gemini. So there was that other twin. That other twin just disappeared. Yeah. Like, I get it, love and all of that. It is scary and stuff, but you don't do that. You don't do that. Especially after you just spend a weekend with somebody. You don't do that. Yeah, you don't do that. Even if you are nervous or whatever, you still have the decency to be like, I enjoyed our time and stuff like that. I just need some time to think. Like, I would have even respected that. I would have even respected that. Like, I would have been like, all right, I understand. I wouldn't have been mad. Yeah, no. He was young though. He's real young. Like 22. Gemini and Scorpio don't work. I don't agree with that though. Cause I've had some Geminis I enjoyed. I enjoyed him, but it doesn't mean he's my person. You know what I mean? But no, like someone, one of my closest, like male friends. Like, yeah, he was a Gemini. And he did that weird shit too, like that weird shit in the beginning, and then he snapped out of it. That's the one I sent him the pictures of the voodoo doll. I was mad. I sent him pictures of a voodoo doll and I stuck all these pins in it. And I painted tattoos on it like him. I was so mad at him. He was scared as hell when I showed him that. Do you have any air placements? Yeah, I'm full of air. My moon is in Libra and my Mars is in Aquarius. I'm very airy. That's why I talk so much. You said, damn, Miss Hawaii. Yeah, I sent him the voodoo doll. That was hilarious. When we started talking again, he was like, he showed that picture to his best friend. He said his best friend was dying laughing. He said his best friend was dying laughing at that shit, yo. He thought that shit was hilarious. Yeah, I was mad. I don't want no smoke with you. Yeah, no, I was mad. Cause he did that shit. He like we were really close. Like we would talk on the phone for like 8 hours every day. He was like the first guy like from California that I like, started talking to and stuff. And I was like, oh, you talking about MySpace days. That was a long time ago. And I felt special. I'm like, oh, he hitting me up or whatever. I'm like, he cute. And then we just started becoming like real cool. We used to talk. You said my brother's a Gemini. He's too much. They are, but they cool though. After a while, it takes some time. You got to get to know all the personalities. Then once you know them, you be like, oh, I'm dealing with Joe today. All right. All right. Today we got Brian. All right. And tonight is Deshaun. It's just you gotta get used to all the personalities. Once you get used to all the people, you good. I miss those long combos. I've been single for so long. Oh, Felicity. Yeah, 8 hours. It is. It's I love talking like that. We used to talk. We used to talk a lot. And what I loved about him is like when he got famous, he still treated me the same way. Cause you know how sometimes some people get famous and then they be like, they start acting funny with you. Nah, he still was like flying me to see him, all of that. Like he didn't change. That's one thing I say about him. He didn't change. He didn't let fame change him. And I like that. Yeah. I didn't like that. I didn't like one of the guys in the because he was in a rap group. So I didn't like one of his rap group band members. He was mean. He said he's a real one. Yeah, that was my boy. That was my boy right there. I miss him. But yeah, that he was a Gemini. After we got through that hump, we was good. We was locked in forever. He would always like FaceTime me on the plane and stuff like that. Cause we was homies. Like we really had some deep conversations. Like, you know what I mean? First time I came to California was to see him. That was the first time I came to California. I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I never forget. I went and got a pedicure. I was so excited to be in California. Went to the mall. I had a good time. Throwback right there. I'm throwing it back. That was dope. That was my first time in Cali. I had such a good time. I was by myself. Yep, that was cool. Throwback. Yeah, so that's just a little bit about my life. I be talking, telling y'all too much. All right, let me go get my passion fruits, passion dragon fruit pineapple thing, whatever it's called, for fresher, a lemonade. Geminis are charming, but too much. I like Geminis. They just like I said, you got to get to know all the personalities. That's all. Like I like Dane, Dane from Jamaica. God, hope he not watching. He gonna be like, me got another chance? No, you don't got another chance. Don't get it twisted. I liked you, but you was a liar. You got that big old 10-inch. You a problem. I can't deal with you. But he would have been somebody cool, like, like whenever I went out there, like, if you would have played your cards right and kept your hoes in line, man, we could have, you know what I mean? We could have had some fun. All you gotta do is keep the hoes in line. I don't ask for much. Nah, I don't want nobody with no hoes. I'm playing. But he was a Gemini. Like, we was vibing. Like, he was cool. I like Geminis, but I need somebody I can trust. You said get that drink. I'm about to go right now. There's a party over here. Party over here. Party, party, party. Yo, one night I went to In and Out at like, it was like almost 1 o'clock when they was about to close. It was the weekend. Dude, it was like a party spot. I was like, why nobody told me In and Out is the party spot? It was mad people in a parking lot. They was playing music. What is he talking about? It was a party spot. You said, oh, he was lying. Yeah, he was lying. He had that girl call my phone. That girl stalked me for a while. That girl was crazy. What's going on? I almost hit that shit. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, he had that girl call my phone. She talking about Dane has a family. I'm like, yo, this shit is wild, boy. Dane has a family. He has kids. Stay away from him. He's mine. She could have been making that shit up. Crazy ass bitch. Either way, I still don't want to do it. It's messy. I don't want you got some girl calling my phone. Something is off. Yeah, that's messy. Messy boots right there. Dane has a family. Yeah, she was saying all types of stuff. She was just trying to, she was saying everything. She just wanted me gone. She just ain't want me talking to that man. She saw my pictures and all of that, and that was it. She was like, I gotta get this American bitch out the way. I'm like, wow, it wasn't even that serious. She saw all them collages that he sent me because he was making collages of us putting out pictures together. He was making collages of the pictures we took together. She saw that shit. She was tight, bitch. She was tight, bitch. She was tight. She kept getting shit. Then I blocked her and then she started calling me from another number. She wanted me out the way. She got what she wanted. You can have him. I had fun with him for a week while I was out there. That was it. We good money. Oh, the lights are messed up right here. Now this is dangerous right here. Ooh, you got to be careful, Lord. Mercury retrograde. See, I told you. Yeah, the lights is out. The lights are messed up. The street lights, that's dangerous. Ooh. They gotta fix that. It's no lights right there. It's just blinking, like they flashing. What she said, his girl was like, she gone. Right. Bye bye. That wasn't his girlfriend. That was some girl he was fucking. I don't think she was his girl. I don't think she was his girl. You're wildin'. Mhm. Damn, it's mad people up in here, boy. Yeah. So I just be staying to myself. I don't know. I don't be trusting these niggas. Damn, this line is crazy. This line is crazy. What is up with Wednesday night? Why are so many people out on Wednesday night? Y'all should see this line. Yo, I'm about to leave. Why is it so many people here? I have never seen this many people at Chick-fil-A in my life. Y'all should see this. You said we in the shadow retrograde, right? Yeah, we are. It's the shadow period, but shit still be going on. Yeah, those they gotta fix those lights. That's a very busy intersection for the lights to just be flashing. It was like almost an accident. It was so hot, so everyone out. Yeah, I'm like, what he said? It was you think that's what it is? The weather? It's mad people. Should they make me want to get some chicken tenders for later? What time is it? Since I'm in this fucking line, I might as well get some chicken tenders. No, I'm not gonna get it. You just got off of work. You about to sip? Get you your sip. I stopped at Chick-fil-A to try that pineapple lemonade. It was bomb. You got it? I'm in line for it right now. I'm in line for it right now. I just got off work. What she said? Yep, good old Cali weather, right? Aquarius moon. Oh, nice. Y'all tricky, 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 tricky. Anything with Aquarius is tricky because it's so detached. Like even with me, with my Mars in Aquarius, and I didn't even realize it. Like when I started like reflecting, I was like, yo, I could be a bitch sometimes. Like with my detachment with people, but it's not even like I would do it in a malicious way. It's just kind of like it's just kind of like a protection, kind of like a protection magnet kind of thing. Cause it's like, let me just be detached from you. So that way I don't have to, you know what I mean? Let you go. Does that make sense? My Aquarius people know what I'm talking about. I said, my girl be all in the latest snacks. You know it. My favorite pop star of all time is an Aquarius moon, Britney Spears. Oh, I didn't know Britney was an Aquarius moon. I know she's a Sagittarius sun. I didn't know that she's an Aquarius moon. That explains a lot. That explains a lot. What y'all think? Should I get the chicken tenders for later? I don't really want that. I just want that lemonade. This line is crazy. Hope he don't smell a bunch of weed. He probably don't smell a bunch of weed. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Doing good. May I get a name for the order?
Jessica.
Jessica, what can I get started for you today?
I just want to do. You can get a gallon of the lemonade, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I do the pineapple one?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Selena, can you call in a gallon of pineapple dragon fruit?
Yay.
Yeah, of course.
And let me get a regular size one too.
And the lemonade, correct? The pineapple dragon
Yeah.
fruit lemonade?
Yeah, the pineapple dragon fruit lemonade.
And then you just want a normal
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
Anything else
I
can get
love
for
it.
you
It's
today?
delicious. That's it.
Alrighty, total's gonna be $22.06.
Okay.
Hope
Thank
you own a
you.
wonderful
Thank
night,
you.
ma'am.
Have a good night. I got it, guys. Thank you for that super chat, nursing. You said it would be you that will pull up and get the gallon, right, bitch? That shit good, bitch. I'll put that shit in the fridge. I'm gonna get me a bag of ice tomorrow, and it's on. Thank you for that super chat, nursing the para. She said, "Enjoy your night. You guys are the best." Oh, I'm trying to like it. There we go. Please be careful. Why are you saying to be careful? Damn, I can't get a lemonade. That shit good. Cause let me tell you something. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I go in my fridge and I gotta have something cold to drink. And I'll pull out a lemonade or a juice or something like that. And I tear that up in the middle of the night. Y'all ever did that? You wake up in the middle of the night and you just be thirsty and you just go. Me too, Alex. You said you made me want to try that drink. Go try it, Miss Scorpio. Mimi said, yep. Release said, yep, me. Yeah, it's like I don't play with my drinks. I got to keep me a cold one in the fridge. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and I be thirsty. Toby said, hell yeah, right. You said that's me every night. Me too, Sprinkles. Yeah. So I don't play about my drinks. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. I don't like being thirsty. That's a bad feeling because I remember sometimes when I used to be broke back in the day, I'll be thirsty. Bitch ain't have no snacks. You know what I'm saying? I had no money. Mouth be all dry. That's why I was like, yo, once I start, you know what I mean, getting myself stable, I'm gonna make sure I have it all. Yeah, so y'all should see my little snack corner I got. Y'all should see. I got all my snacks up in there. Good and cold, right, Toby? Yeah, it's 9:33 in Cali. I want to get one of those tabletop ice machines. Oh yeah. Yeah. Chick-fil-A even has good ice. Like their ice is banging. Cause they use like a different type. I love ice. They use a different type of ice. Even the ice is good. They use like it's like that cubed ice. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's that different type of ice. That's my favorite ice. Yo, I can't wait for this trip with my mom. Yo, this shit gonna be funny, boy. This shit gonna be funny. I can't wait for this trip with her. I'm like, yo, this shit gonna be funny. I hope she don't show her ass. That's why I'm happy I got her own room. Supersonic ice. Both of y'all said it. Oh, I gotta try their ice. It's good. This line ain't even moving. It's mad people. Ugh. I feel like this line on the right is moving and this one I'm in on the left is dumb slow. Me and your mom have similar placements. Oh, for real? Yeah, my mom is a Sagittarius moon. She's a Pisces Mars. And she is a Leo sun. Her Venus is in Cancer. My mom she's everything, huh? Her Mercury's in Virgo. I was looking at my mom's birth chart the other day. So yeah, her moon is in Sagittarius. Her sun is Leo. Her Mars is Pisces. That's why she's so sensitive. And her Venus is in Cancer. It's another reason why she's so sensitive. And then the Mercury is in Virgo. Leo, Sun, Virgo, Mercury, Virgo rising, and Sag moon. Wow, that's crazy. You said I could be your mama. Carly, you funny. Yeah, she's a piece of work. She's a piece of work, but it'll be a good trip. I'm happy it's all inclusive the way my mom eat. I'm like, I gotta get it all inclusive with my mother. You gotta have that with her because the way her mouth goes, she'll eat your pockets up. You hear what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to do all inclusive. My mother, that's what I looked for. I said, let me find an all inclusive resort because her ass, the way she eat, her mouth be gone all day. You think I'm greedy? Shit, wait till you see my mother. She not fat either. My mom always been greedy like that. Her mouth be going. You said my mom is a Leo sun and Sag moon too. Wow, Alex. The way her mouth go, shit, her mouth be gone. You hear me? Her mouth be gone. Should be on go. You hear me? And my mom, she'll take a break and go back to eating. She that tight. She'll stop eating for like 5, 10 minutes, and then you see her again. She got another plate. You be like, "Oh, what you doing? I thought you was full." Yeah, the way her mouth go, you got to get all inclusive. Oh yeah, cause she tore my pockets up in Barbados. But we was the place we was at was all inclusive, but we was going off. We was going like off the resort to go eat, and she still was tearing my pockets up. Yeah, her mouth be on gold. Does your mom love spicy food too? She love it all. She love it all. She can eat, man. Yeah, you gotta do all inclusive for her. Tear your pockets up. Well, I love you guys. Y'all want me to do a reading tonight? Maybe I'll do a reading tonight for y'all. Y'all want me to do a reading tonight? I could do a reading tonight for y'all. I'll do a reading when I get home. I'll keep my clothes on, just do something real quick. Your mom is stacked. She's something else. She's something else. I love her though. I feel like, I feel like she didn't really receive love, growing up and stuff like that. So maybe that's why God gave her me as a daughter. You know what I mean? With all this love in me, where I'm able to, love on her. You know what I mean? And give her the love that she didn't receive, as a child growing up and stuff like that. You know? That's why I say, sometimes you do things, you're not doing them, for anything in return. You're not doing it, you know what I mean? You're literally doing it out of the grace of your heart. That's right, Goddess. Yeah. That's how I think about it, Because our listen, anybody who get in contact with us, they blessed to have us. Friends, family, lovers, you're meeting a chosen one, an earth angel. Everybody don't get to meet one of us. That's why they be so messed up when they don't have us no more. That's why they go crazy. They can't take it because they know you got an earth angel and you messed it up. I just want to give you a hug and some juice. All right, well, give me a hug and some juice, baby. Give me a hug and some juice, baby. Give me that. I love you too, Miss I was about to call you Miss Hawaii. What the hell? I love you too, Caroline. What the hell am I talking about? I was about to say I love you too, Miss Hawaii. What the hell I'm talking about? That blunt kind of hitting now. That blunt kind of hitting. Hi, I've been trying to reach you. You've been trying to reach me. I'm here. What you mean you've been trying to reach me? I hear. Give me my pineapple dragon fruit lemonade. I'm dumb happy I'm getting this. You understand how happy I am? I've been wanting this for a minute. Oh, I see it. It's right there. I see it at the counter. I see it at the counter, y'all. Hey, it's the little things. Yeah. Thank you. Yes, I've been wanting that so bad. Of course, I understand. Y'all don't have like a bag? Do you want me to get you one? Yeah, thank you. Wow. Whoever told me to get this in the comments the other day, I love you and thank you so much. I want to thank that person. I don't remember their name, but shout out to them. Thank you, my love. Have a good night. Thanks. Yay. I want to thank whoever put that. Y'all be putting me on. Y'all be telling me stuff, boy. Y'all be telling me stuff, boy. Y'all be telling me stuff, boy. She said it. She said, get the gallon. My fellow foodies, my soul tribe. What would I be without thee? What would I be without the soul tribe? Okay. You told me about the gallon. This is why we need each other. Right. They always be telling me stuff in the comments. Like the girl who told me about the strawberry ginger ale. She put me on. Oh, delicious. My God. Oh, man. So refreshing. Come on, Mr. Gold. Gotta shake that shit like that. Gotta shake it like that. Get that ice up in there. Shake it, don't break it. Mm. Yes, Lord. Oh, there is a God. I knew it. I knew there was a God. I knew it. When I saw your face, Miss Silly, I said, I knew there is a God. You said, I bet it tastes fire when you're high. Right. I knew there was a God when I saw you, Miss Silly. I said, I knew there was a God. I can change 20 times a day for each meal. Right. Yo, what are you doing, boy? You driving crazy out here. Uh-oh, Popo. Let me put the window up. We going, matter of fact, let me go over here. Come on, man. Now everybody want to move over because they scared of the Popo. I'm trying to go over too. What's it called? It's called the pineapple dragon fruit lemonade, Toby. Put some THC in it. You're wildin'. Yo, wow. Pineapple dragon fruit. Who the cops got now? Yo, what y'all think about that Nolan Wells situation? What's going on with that boy? What y'all think about that Nolan Wells thing? I think they did something to him on that boat. Either that, oh yeah, he got somebody. What y'all think happened on that boat? I think, you know what I think? Either he got drunk or something, or he was on something, and they got nervous, and he passed away from it, and they threw him off the boat because they was paranoid, or somebody on that boat did that to him. What y'all think? Something strange going on with that story, man. Because they said his cause of unaliving is undetermined. So they can't even. It's not suicide. Oh, excuse me, I was supposed to say that. It's not that. I mean, not suicide. What you call it? Not a drowning. It's not a drowning. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said suicide. That's weird. They don't know the cause yet. Something going on with that story. I think either I don't know. Like I'm like they do a toxicology report on him. I'm like, was he on something? Was he under the influence? It's either that or somebody on that boat. You said, would you do a reading on it? I'm scared. I don't want nobody coming for me and stuff like that because people be getting mad over that type of stuff. Because you know I'm going to pull the truth. Why is it saying proceed to the root? Shit, wildin', huh? Something going on with that story. Something going on with that story. Yeah, I want them to find out because it's bothering me, you know? My mom talk about, I don't know, I think he was kind of gay. I'm like, why you think that? I didn't pick that up. She like, maybe he was going with one of the men on the boat. I said, Ma, I don't know. You be thinking everybody gay. I don't think it's that, Ma. She talking about, I don't know, he look kind of sweet to me. I said, yo, my mom be thinking everybody gay, boy. A girl came out and said they jumped him. She did? You hear that? I didn't hear that, Ladybug. I know that the call came out and I heard everybody in the background panicking. Something going on with that story. The truth is gonna come out. Somebody need to just tell the truth and just get it over with because it's making national, headline news now. Like, y'all need to just come out and tell the truth. What happened? Who did it? What happened? Was he on something? Did you do it? Did you push him? Did y'all get in a fight? Just tell the truth. He's gonna just throw his body off the boat. That was evil. That's what I'm saying. You don't be knowing who your real friends are, man. You got to be careful. You be thinking somebody, you know what I mean? And look how they did him. Talking about one of them was his best friend from childhood. Really? And you let him go out like that? Y'all heard about that? One of them is his best friend from childhood. Yeah, what is he doing? Tissa Tell said it, y'all. She did. Oh, I like Tissa. She funny. I like her. She funny. She nosy as hell, but she funny. She be all up in people's business. See, I don't like that blogger stuff because I feel like that's your monitoring spirit when you're a blogger. Like, you know what I mean? You're literally getting attention and money off of other people's lives. I don't like that. That's kind of dark. You know what I mean? Being in other people's business. But I mean, I get it. They gotta eat. They gotta do it. That's they want to do it. That's what they want to do. But I mean, I'm just not a fan of that type of stuff, like that blogger stuff, because I just feel like those types of people, like your life is to just keep looking in other people's lives and getting dirt and knowing their business, and I don't like that. You know? Yeah, like that Tasha K. She's something else. That's a mean, ugly something. She really be in people's business. It's like it's not going to end well for you when you like that. Look at Wendy Williams. It's not going to end well. All she did was just gossip, talk about people. And I love Wendy, but we not going to sit here and act like she wasn't toxic. You're lying if you say anything else. You're lying. She made a career off of business. That's not good. If somebody, yeah, now look how she all messed up at her health. That's witchcraft, though. She got a lot of witchcraft on her. Wendy Williams, she made so many enemies. You know what I mean? You keep talking about people, talking about people's business and stuff. You're going to piss off the wrong witch. That's why you got to mind your business. You do. Damn, I was supposed to turn in there. This nigga. Yeah, that's why you got to mind your business. Yeah, you can't make money off of that, but that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. But I think that's a toxic industry. You know what I mean? You got to be very careful. Yep. They say if you on TV, you sold your soul. I don't think that. Not everybody. A lot of people, yeah. A lot of people have, absolutely. But I don't think everybody, no. What's that smell? You said Oprah sour. You said Oprah. Oprah. You think so? I know Oprah used to hang out with that Weinstein dude. I don't really fuck with that. That's a little bit weird to me. But I don't know if Oprah did. I don't know. I try really to just stay away from that stuff because literally that when you really sit down and think about all of that, that shit will scare you. Like that thing I told y'all about that cult, that was crazy. That was crazy. How they unalived that person in that abandoned building like that. That was crazy. Yeah, I don't mess with that. The happy dance for me, you funny. We gonna smoke a little bit more and I'm gonna go. Cause y'all want me to do a read. I'm gonna get this dragon fruit lemonade gallon tomorrow. Good, Kenny. Good, Kenny. Let me know what you think. It's good. Can we get a give me the tea? You want me to do a give me the tea? I could do a give me the tea, Constantine. I can do a give me the tea. Mary Jane today burns my throat. What are they putting in it? It does? You always spill when it's that. Yeah, give me the tea be crazy. Oh yeah, but with that Nolan Wells thing, that's really sad. That's what I'm saying. You gotta most of the time, whenever something go down, it's like some demon behind it. That's why you gotta be careful who you hang around. You know what I mean? Who you let in your circle. Because look at Nolan. He thought he was on, he was on a boat with, his friends or childhood best friend, all of that. And look, they just threw him off the boat. Like, come on. The new release recording. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah. This is wild. This is wild. It's very sad. Very, very sad. I'm the real Rico. Thank you for becoming a member. Yeah, that's why I'm like, people be like, oh, she be by herself. Yeah. I'd rather be by myself than be around a bunch of snakes. Be around a bunch of people that I know don't really mess with me. Throw me off the boat. Let's talk about it. Throw me off the boat. That's why I thank God, like, I went through those experiences. I went through those experiences when I was younger with getting betrayed and stuff like that. But it taught me and it helped me for when I got older. You know what I mean? When it comes to meeting people and having friends and stuff like that, seeing the red flags and things like that because of what I've been through. Yeah. Y'all can still see me, right? Y'all can see me? Service is weird over here. You said, yeah, okay. Because the service be weird over here, but it gives you good pattern recognition. Yeah, that's what it does. And you able to peep stuff. You know what I mean? You be like, okay, so and so did that to me. So and so that was something so and so did. And y'all pay attention too. Pay attention to the patterns. Yeah. It's all coming to light. Justice will be served. It will be. It will be. Oh, I had a time with you guys, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the time with me. I love y'all. I'm gonna go do a give me the tea read for y'all, okay? So y'all look out for that. I had fun too. Thank you guys for everything. Thank you for all your super chats, all your love. Love you more, Constantine. And I'm going to see y'all in a little bit. Y'all look out for Give Me the Tea in a couple of hours. All right. Good night, y'all. I love y'all. Sleep tight. Thanks again.